Right on. Nope, that's just OBS hating me. Hi, Nova! Hello, hello! Sorry, guys. OBS every so often says, screw you, we're gonna make you into default mic, and I don't know what default mic is. It's not my Razer mic. But hi! No, I was saying that I'm sorry if my hair looks greasy. I didn't shower yesterday, and you might be like, wow, Memento, that's so disgusting. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I didn't even really sweat, except like towards the end of the night on stream. And I didn't feel like showering at like 10:30 at night, because I had to record too, so I really didn't want to shower. So yeah, we fight hard here. Wait, does that, I wonder if I have it on here. Let's find out. Okay. Okay, vertical seems to maybe be working, which is weird. Your friend had the exact same issue last night. I think Windows Update always messes it up. That's true. I did update my Windows. God. Oh my God. Guys, I got vertical working. I did it. I think. Maybe. I'm gonna pin a message. If you see this stream through vertical, please tell me. I've never streamed vertical before. We're gonna just pin that message. We're gonna pin that message. You might think that I should be pinning the message of the game I'm playing, but anyway, so here's the thing. Here's the tea. Here's the tea. I am doing a little Lucky Duck stream. As you guys know, I collect ducks. I collect rubber ducks specifically. They are always what I use when I do my subathons over on Twitch. This is my commemorative duck from my last subathon, where I wrote everyone's names who subbed, donated bits, rated, and I think followed too, and joined for open lobbies. So I wrote all of that, and then down at the bottom, I have this cute little birthday subathon that shows like the dates it ran, and I love my little duck. And I'm going to do this for every single subathon moving forward, because I think it's a really nice commemorative thing. And she lives right here. So I've been collecting ducks since I was a child. I don't know why I took to ducks so much, but they've always been something I've really loved. And lately, there's been an influx of ducky-themed games. So, this game that we're going to play to start is called Sort Them Ducks. This came upon my feed, and it was a little serendipitous, which is like my favorite thing. Right, Nova? It's so cute, and I love it so much. So this game came upon my feed in a way that worked out really well. So if you guys know, there was a game that came out called Arcane Library that was all about like an earthquake happens, all the books fall, and you have to pick them up one by one. Well, I refuse to play a game like that because I don't do anything with generative AI. If it has AI, it's not for me. And Arcane Library used generative AI for some of the book covers. And I was like, well, that sucks. Then I saw another one that was about picking up bottles of alcohol. They used Gen AI to do all of the stuff for the labels on the alcohol. So I was like, well, all right, skip. Then finally, I go on Keymailer every so often. I go on Keymailer and I go on Lurk It every so often, just to see if there's fun games. Eventually, I'd like to get to the point where I don't have to use either of the websites, and I'd like every single game review I do to be authentically like I bought the game. Like, so, I'd love if a dev could come to me and say, I want you to review the game, and I'll be like, bet, I'll be picking up a copy. You'll get a completely honest review, and I'd love to do that one day. I can't afford that hobby right now. So, Keymailer and Lurk It is. Wow, would have been a lot of fun for an artist to make a bunch of book covers and packaging design. Yes! Oh my god! Good morning! It would have been, like, someone even said, you know, back in the day for the bottles, someone even was like, back in the day, that would have been a Kickstarter reward, design a bottle for our game. And it's like, yes! You know what would be cool too? Like if the dev had like kids. Again, I've really had like teacher brain, and I think it's because I'm about to go back to work. If the dev has like kids, you would have your kid draw a bunch of shit. That'd be such a cute way to get like your kid involved. For someone with no desire to have children, I really think in a very like parental way a lot of the time, and I'm like, that's so weird. Like, I don't want kids. I love kids. I teach kids, but God, put them back at the end of the day. Those little icons and things are the best place to put little Easter eggs. Yes! You could do so many fun things. And instead they were like, so we're gonna generate. And it's like, and go heck yourself, because YouTube won't let me curse. So, again, I was very upset. I was very upset that I couldn't play this game. I'm gonna go on the store page. I forgot that Lurkit or Keymailer doesn't do like affiliate links. Then this game showed up. It's called Sort Them Ducks. It is the exact same thing. It has no Gen AI, at least there was none disclosed at the time that I am recording this. I'll even double check now. I will double check now to make sure that nothing has changed, because I've had the problem lately. All right, we're still good. I've had the problem lately where games that I have downloaded and checked and vetted for Gen AI have later gotten the disclaimer. I had happen with 2 games from Steam Next Fest. I was going on not a recording spree. I was going on a game playing spree. Because you guys know, I do my May game reviews, and I wanted to hit up 2 of the games because there were a couple games I just hadn't played from Steam Next Fest. I went to go play them, and I was like, wow, they have Gen AI now. And I know I vetted every single Steam Next Fest game that I was going to review, so I know that they didn't have it at the time of the June Steam Next Fest. So sometime between June and August, they had to disclose or chose to use AI. And I'm like, bruh. So please know that if you ever see me play a game that has AI, let me know. I vet all my games. I vet them not always day of, but I vet them when I download them. And yeah, it's getting hard out there. It's getting really hard. And I take a firm stance on it, and it sucks. I think I have 1 game on my channel that did use AI, and that was back in the beginning of the Gen AI boom. So we weren't checking as much back then, and they later got funding to do full voice acting, no more Gen AI. Good morning, B grade. I have you on the TV while I do shit around the house. I'll be more or less lurking. I will have the most ducking fun out there. Good luck with your housework. I need to do that after this. I would rather see Emma's paint art than stuff on Gen AI. Yes! This hair, this is going to bother me so much. Can I put you over here? That's slightly better. Guys, when you have bangs, you cannot skip a shower. Also, what is my hair doing over here? You can't skip a day. You cannot skip a day. That's also why my hair is so dark. I might stick a wig on because I'm so deeply unhappy with how my hair looks. Am I gonna do that? Am I gonna put a wig on? I'm gonna put a wig on. I don't normally record with a wig for YouTube. YouTube normally gets my actual hair, but this is so goddamn ugly. Oops, not supposed to curse. Teehee. This looks so bad. I need a wig. It's bothering me. I don't like having greasy hair. Old faithful down here. This poor wig gets, like, it goes through it. It absolutely goes through it. This is also one of my least comfortable wigs to wear with headphones, but, it's fine. Okay, we look better now. And I might be able to put my thing up here. I so often do the wet hand push back bangs that when my hair isn't clean, but also lots of hair clips. My problem is I don't really like how I look without bangs. I like having bangs, and I think it's because my face is, like, super duper round. I have a very round face. You can tell I have a round face. I like to look at my coworker and go, my face is the moon. And she's like, Memento, please get it together. And I'm like, no, I have a really round face. Which is, on the one hand, nice, because it makes me look younger than I am, because I have such a round and, like, slightly pudgy face. On the other hand, it can be very annoying because my face will look super duper round, and my, like, itty bitty skinny friends, my face looks really weird next to them because they have, like, oval shaped faces, and a round face next to an oval shaped face always kind of throws me off. Yeah, can you go in here now, Ducky? Will you stay? Kind of. So, yeah, I have a very round face, so I find that, like, face framing pieces are really nice. And it drives me crazy to actually try to frame my face outside. Oh my god, this duck. This duck does not ever want to, like, stay. There we go. Face framing pieces look really particularly nice, and I find the bangs, even though I don't have a large forehead, I have a very normal sized forehead. It's 4 fingers. But I don't know. I always feel like my forehead looks super massive when I don't have bangs. And I'm like, but it's not. I've seen big foreheads. And I just don't like how it looks on me. I think other people look fine. I have hairs. I have hairs in my face. Anyway, that's enough about my face that is round as the moon. We're gonna sort them ducks. So I have already started this game because a lot of what I do, I like to try to figure out if I think a game is going to be right for me to play on stream. Okay. Okay, in theory, vertical is happening. That's crazy. Vertical is happening, guys. I don't know if it's happening well. It was suggested to me to try vertical, so I'm here trying vertical. Uh, and I would just like to show you guys something real fun about this game. First of all, for whatever reason, I can't turn off that sound effect, and it hurts my soul. Second of all, okay, HyperX is working. We're fine. You have to make sure. So real. My thing is the way it looks is a sensory thing of hating hair on my face. My bangs are shoved out of the way unless I'm somewhere people can see me. Oh my god. Yeah, I tie my hair back all the time at work, and but I don't care how I look at work. I mean, I want to look professional enough, but like I don't care if I look attractive at my job because I'm there to do my job, not to like find a husband or wife. Like if you don't like me sweating on the playground, then you don't deserve me at makeup done to the nines. Duck, duck, duck. Another really fun thing that I'm going to show you guys, and it's going to make my PC explode, is the default when I load into this game is 240 FPS. And I'd like you guys to understand how much that breaks everything. You can see that I've started playing before I start moving anything. I have started playing this game. This is what 240 FPS does to my computer. I'm not moving my mouse fast through that section. For whatever reason, it doesn't auto-lock, and it just... Anyway, I actually thought the game was going to become unplayable. If you put it to 60, it's far better, and having like, I have my horizontal and vertical turned all the way down, and it does help, and then I put on medium quality, and I actually might put it to... No, medium is probably the best I want. And I turned off VSync in the hopes of not breaking it. Ready for school to almost start, Miss Bento? God, no. Anyway, that gets rid of most of the issue. It still does some funky things there, but yeah, nothing needs to be 240 frames a second. 240 FPS is so many FPS. I can't think of anything I run on that. I really was just like, why is my game like that? Because bear in mind, I booted in, and when I boot into these games, I'm gonna do it on like your suggested settings. Like whatever settings you give me, that's what I'm going to do. And that's how I'm gonna start. And then if I need to adjust, I will adjust. But, oh boy. Anyway, you gotta put it down to 60. 30 is a little too little. And, I've never... The thing about this game is, like, it shouldn't be taxing on my computer, and I am finding that doing it with vertical is causing a slight performance issue. Sorry, excuse me. Where I am noticing that it's a little, the integrity of the ducks has gone down, actually, and it almost looks like I'm playing it on low quality even though I'm on medium. Which is a little funny. Anyway, so this is a game about sorting them ducks. And I have been working on it, and this is a really weird game. I think that these types of games are not made for me. That's the conclusion that I've kind of come to, is this game is not bad, but I think that I don't like the tedium aspect. However, I also keep going back, so maybe I do like the tedium aspect. I'm not really sure. I think that this is actually a really fantastic thing to play if you need something to like decompress after a hard day. This is like put on a podcast. Okay, yeah, we'll do the purple, we'll do the colorful ducks. I have a lot of them that I really need to, like, get rid of. So you can pick up a bunch of ducks. You do have some upgrades. Oh, I can't do upgrades while I'm holding ducks. I was like, why didn't my upgrades open? Did I break it? No. I can't do upgrades while holding duckies, but that's okay. We're gonna put these guys down, and then I'm gonna show you the upgrades. I can't jump right now because I haven't unlocked a jump. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, never mind. My upgrades are just gone. Hello? They updated the game. Oh! Oh, this is new! This wasn't here before. Interesting. What? Oh, okay. There's collectibles now. Quack of Fame. Thank you to everyone who supported us. Interesting. This wasn't like this when I started. Where do I get my upgrades? I guess I have to find eggs. Oh, they've done new things. Oh, I can jump now. I couldn't jump before. Fascinating. Where are my upgrades? Are you my upgrades? Quack up? Upgrades! There we go. Anyway, holy crap, bigger inventory got expensive. Oh, everything did. I think they changed how much you get. It used to be that it was like $1.30 or something. And now I guess maybe you get like $1 a duck. That would make sense if you get like $1 a duck. Yeah, I have, okay, I can see it in the top left corner. I've done 511 ducks out of the 4,015. 29 of 394. Oh, maybe that's completed rows. 2 of 10 eggs, and I have $11 to my name. God, it's just like real life. Just kidding. We're fine. End of summer does get a little dicey, though. I don't know where that blue one is supposed to go. Anyway. We're gonna go back to sort them ducks! I may ignore you guys. 240 FPS is so many FPS, I can't think of anything. I'd love to know a game that actually is optimized for that. Vertical mode claims another victim. The ducks have been compromised. Wait, is vertical mode that rough? Sorry that the sound cuts out. Wait, I wanna know. I wanna know. I can't get my thing to scroll. There we go. Oh yeah, vertical mode looks a little funny. Wait, it auto crops but without my face. It auto crops without my face. Wait. Can I fix it so it auto crops with my face? Like if I put myself here, do you think it's gonna show my face on vertical? Let's find out. Let's experiment. Oh my god, it does now. Is this appealing to you guys? Do you guys like center memento? Do we like center memento? Should we do this for a second? I'll go back to the other way. Should we do center memento? I have a vertical dock on my OBS. I think there was one for animals. And no, wait, this must be bugs. Jobs, warriors. I don't even know about some of these. Garden, sport. No, I don't. Screw that duck in particular. This freaking snake charmer, man. I swear there are like a million snake charmers. Anyway, you highlight over the ducks you want to pick up. I currently can carry 9 ducks, which is very useful. It's very helpful. I was doing it one at a time, and I was like, wow, this is so painful. No, you start with like 5 at a time. I was just a dummy, and I didn't even like look for where to go. I've been trying to do the food ones first, but I think I need to like branch out a little bit more. What are you? No, I don't want you. I haven't started your area. I want to know where this egg goes. And you can scroll through, so I wouldn't have to go to do the alien and then double back over here. I could if I wanted, though. Oh yeah, look at those frames. To be fair, this game, this game has performance issues. It is not purely a vertical issue. This game actually runs a little. This is why I didn't know if I wanted to review it, because I feel like I might not be. I'm coming down a little hard on it, but I'm also like, you have a very simple game and it has performance issues, and I'm like, it's very frustrating because I'm like, I can't really recommend this game. But if you want one of these games that doesn't have AI, I do recommend this game. I like how you read that twice. I had to. Sentimento. Weirdly enough, I do like this a lot. Never considered that cam position before, but with this game, it's oddly not really blocking anything. And that is true. Technically, most of what you see is like from like the middle of the screen down. It's not actually very important to see the stuff like up here in the ceiling. So like Sentimento can work. We love Sentimento. Because auto crop claims me. I'm not very technologically savvy, which kind of sucks, but also ends up having some very funny things. Oh, I could start doing some of the jesters. I see a lot of jesters. I don't know where those go. Maybe garden is where the bugs go. I mean, there's bugs in my garden. I don't have a garden. I lied. I lied to you guys. Anyway, this is a game that I feel so conflicted about because I'm like, I can't say this game is good. However, I want to finish it. I feel compelled to keep going. So I'm like, that's a good sign. Jobs, warriors. Where were the jesters? Circus. I have very conflicting feelings. Like, incredibly conflicting feelings. Oh, I need my zombie duck so I can go in here. And I'm like, I could put several hours into this game and just, like, listen to a murder mystery podcast. Like, we want to learn about the boy in the box? Great, let me sort some ducks while I hear about the boy in the box. Oh, you want to catch up with your, like, drama content? Awesome. Let's see what, annoying influencer number 10 is doing. Like, it's a really good game for that. I do wish it didn't have performance issues. I do think the lag on a game like this is... I'm not sure it's built the best if it's giving me performance issues when it's not an overly complicated game. Also, every time, for anyone who is watching on vertical, in the bottom right corner, it does say what ducks you're picking up. So, like, I have this, you guys aren't able to see the lightning duck because of the auto crop. These are what the lightning ducks look like. So it does tell me the name is lightning duck, and it does help with the sorting. Also, I believe if I put something in the wrong place, yeah, it'll give me this red, this red bar if I put it in the wrong place. However, do not be confused with when you complete a row, you get a yellow bar. Tee. I mean, each of those ducks is probably an object or something. I bet it's hard to optimize. And that's true. I do think that having, like, 4,000 objects just hanging out on the floor is probably messing with it a little bit. I just think it's very frustrating that there wasn't a way to start to optimize it. I'm not sure if I'm doing that center row right. The center row is kind of confusing to me because there are some colors that don't fit. I want this avocado. Like I said, I sort of have been looking around for ones that I can find that go with what I've already been doing, and that's been my plan of attack for the ducks. And then once I get a little further in, one thing I think to take note of, and one thing I've had to become acutely aware of, is if you are not careful playing this game, you can get motion sickness. This is a game that is at danger to give you motion sickness if you have too many performance issues with it. I think I haven't... When I was playing it with the 240 FPS, and when I first turned it down, the damage was already low-key kind of done, so it was giving me some issues. However, I've booted it up several times since then and not had any motion sickness issues, so I do think that, like, if you're playing it, you probably will not get motion sick. Just turn down the FPS immediately. Put it to 60 immediately. No game needs 240 FPS. Also, Jupiter Duck is the cutest duck. Look how round he is. I love a good round boy. Oh no, the avocado is a fruit, apparently. I didn't know that. And I don't know if that's me being an idiot. Oh my god, I have 100 doll hairs. Guys, my doll hairs. Are you... No, I guess I don't have Captain Duck yet. Oh, wait, no. I do have Captain Duck. There he is. There he is. The game is interesting, but not good. Kind of. I can't say it's bad. Because it's not bad. It's doing exactly as advertised. At no point is this game not doing exactly what it has advertised to me. It advertised picking up thousands of ducks. This is thousands of ducks. Like, how can I complain when I'm like, this is exactly what was packaged. You've given me exactly what I went into it asking for. So I'm like, I can't really complain in good faith about this game. But then I'm also like, but it's not, the optimization issues do bother me. And I do understand that 4,000 objects on the floor is going to cause performance issues. But I think that that's also a thing that if you're going to make a game like this, you need to look into. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That is something that you need to look into and look into how to optimize best so that you're not going to have a ton of lag issues. I feel like that's kind of low-key the challenge of a game like this, is figuring out how to optimize it. I hate the nugget duck. The nugget duck haunts my dreams. The nugget duck, I think about him a lot. Also, a couple of them, I've actually had trouble figuring out where they go. But that's one of those things where it's like you leave those ducks for last and then it's fine. Oh, that's the pirate janitor. I need him. What are you? No, I don't need you. I think the shark probably goes in with the beach. Let's go to the beach. Each. Oh, death. Death probably goes with Halloween. Oh yeah, death goes with Halloween. Oh, strawberry. Strawberry duck. And the pirate janitor, who is the only pirate one I've gotten so far. So yeah, no, my consensus is like, the game is exactly as packaged. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it's fantastic. I need to look up how much it is. That also will affect how I feel. But like, if you're looking for a game to play while you like watch a podcast that isn't going to take any brain power, but you need to do something with your hands, 10 out of 10. Like, this is so perfect. This is the perfect game to play while watching a podcast. Let me see how much it is. Sorry the noise cuts out every time I leave. It's one of those. So it retails for $6. And I'm gonna be real. Again, Keymailer doesn't pay. Or at least this is not a paid campaign. I don't know if any of them are paid campaigns. I've never taken a paid campaign on Keymailer. I'm not being paid to say this. I just received a free copy. Wait for it to go on like a really good sale. Oh, I really want the highlight. I want the highlight ducks to match the one currently held. So I have 56 doll hairs. I need to save up for 100 doll hairs. Apple. It's getting harder to find the very specific ducks that I need for the sections I'm working on. No, I don't want you. Oh, fine. Fine, I'll put these purples away. I don't actually know if these go here. I think it's a really interesting game from a, like, dev perspective, and I think games like this are very interesting. This is also not a bad game if you're looking to, like, chit-chat. Because I'm not going to get distracted playing this. Like, you don't have to lock in as hard. You just kind of exist, and life happens, and it's kind of nice. Alright, let's see if these two go with the beach. Let's say if they go to the beach, each. Oh, well, first I'll put the mummy away. And in theory, some of the performance issues would clear up, I think, as you play. In theory. Oh, there's another shark. Let's see. Because this beach one has really been throwing me, despite the fact I've done a great job with weather, although apparently I'm missing a singular weather pattern. Food. I have gotten all the foods. Yeah, I've gotten all the food. I've gotten all the fruits. I am short 2 things for space that I haven't found. The beach, I have, like, nothing. So let's see. No, the shark does not go in the beach. Does the mermaid? No. Alright. Whoops. No, I need you. I need you, Blizzard Duck. Which one of you is the blizzard? There we go. There's my blizzard duck. The moon. That's my face. It's my face, guys. Green alien. Yeah, I really have no idea what's gonna go with. Like, I'm missing 2 different things for that, and I have no idea what. Because I've surely passed them repeatedly. The names are also really funny, because obviously you have to avoid copyright and everything, so we have Iron Duck. Whee! I thought I had an Iron Duck, but I guess not. Oh well, there's another one. There you go, Iron Duck. Flash Duck. I'm sorry, Fast Duck. Yeah, if you are interested in this game, I did put a link, and... Oh, I forgot. I gotta, like, turn this back. Sorry, guys. I like to be able to see my stuff. I put a link for the game in chat, and I can put another one at the end as well. I do... Again, I have kept going back, so I can't judge it too harshly. Oh, wait. This is America. I thought I had America. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's kind of hard to see. I can't crouch yet. I haven't unlocked that ability. Crouching is an unlockable ability. You do not automatically get to crouch. Let's see. We have Super Duck, we have Fast Duck, and we have Iron Duck. Please? Thank you. And Mustard. Wait, are you a superhero? Archer Ninja. No, you are not a superhero. Oh, but I need you, and I need you. Black Cat probably goes with animals, so we can do that one. So, like, this would be great if you're, like, doing some sort of just chatting stream, but you like having a game on because we're all iPad children who have no attention spans. This could be such a good game to play for that. Oh, I can't carry anymore. I gotta put my kibbies away. My kibbies! Really? That must go with Halloween. That must go with Halloween, then. Some of these, I'm like, bro, what do you mean? What do you mean this doesn't go here? Yeah. That's a Halloween duck, apparently. God, I hate the nugget. The nugget duck lives in my nightmares. Oh, Frankenstein. Huh, they can say Frankenstein. Interesting. Yeah, we'll pick up Spider Duck. Oh, here's another sushi. I like that as you do it, you're just gonna notice more and more and more. Let me get my pirate janitor out, because that's the only pirate I care about. Oh, crap. I did have another one to go in here. Whee! This would be my dream come true. Like, just put me in the duck store. Again, I find this... It's satisfying. It's very satisfying. Like, I am a very satisfied camper right now. It's just... It's so conflicting. Oh, my sushi duck. Ooh, I'm almost entirely done with sushi. Dang, is sushi gonna be the first one I finish entirely? I don't have anywhere I've done 2 full rows yet, but we are getting very close to it. And then we have Spider Duck. This pile is just, it haunts me. The Undertaker. Incredible. Where does the mermaid go? Oh, there's where some ninjas go. Let's see about the bee. Let's see if some of these go in garden. Because I don't see a bug section. So let's see if these go in the garden. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Pirate janitor. The only pirate one I pay attention to. I'm thirsty, guys. I'm thirsty. I also have some breakfast with me for once. It's half a bar that I didn't finish last night. Cat Ninja. Bruh. What are you? Geisha. Ooh, butterfly. That goes here for sure. I have, like, no food. Well, I have food in my house. I have no snacks in my house, which means, we suffer immensely. We suffer immensely with no snacks. Sailor. I don't think that goes with the pirates, but I haven't, like, figured that out yet. I haven't done a lot of trial and error. Ooh, but I think these lions all go together. The lions are probably animals. Let's see. Yes! Lions. Don't be lying on me. Ghost. I think that there should be puns throughout this game. I think this game would be 10 times better and I would highly recommend it if they gave me puns. Do you guys agree? Every game's better with puns. What are you? What are you? Oh, are you one of the supporters? Wait, are you one of the supporters? Because there was a supporter thing. Yeah. This is actually quite cool that they have these supporters. What the? I'm gonna change my music. I really like that they have the supporter ducks, who I'm assuming helped with the game in some way, shape, or form. I mean, one can only assume. I don't know, man. I've decided to branch out and do more ducks. It's gonna be a 3-hour stream of nothing but sorting ducks. Just kidding. We have one more duck-themed game to cover after this, actually. And then I want to show you guys a game I played over the weekend. I accidentally went to a convention. Whoops. Oh, that's for you. So I need you to go here. And I have a cookie. And the dev got in touch with me, thank heavens, because I am a dummy who didn't write down the name. I didn't write down the name of the game or take like a picture or anything. And I was like, oh no, I'm never gonna find this. And fortunately, the dev reached out and was like, hey, it was good talking to you. I am the dev that you remember from MagFest, and here's a copy of the game. And I was like, oh my god, thank you for reaching out. I am dummy. So we're gonna try and play that too, if we have enough time. If we don't have enough time, I will put that into another stream. We will play it on stream because you guys know, I take my indie games very seriously. They are very important to me. And this one was fun. This one is actually multiplayer, but I had to ask if it was okay on single player too. And it's a tower defense game. And you guys may not know this. I love tower defense games. I think tower defense games are so fun. Whoops, sorry, Frankenstein. When given the option to play a tower defense game, will always say yes. They are one of my favorite genres. I never play them anymore. Like, I used to play them all the time. They used to be my jam. And then I kind of just stopped playing them. I think it was just, there are so many games out there. And sometimes it's hard to, like, make time for every game that you want to play. So I accidentally just sort of stopped playing tower defense games. And seeing this one at the con I was at, I was like, oh my gosh. It's like a blast from the past, and I don't know, there's something really nice about it. Oh, Jupiter. Oh no, my Jupiter duck. So we will not play this for 3 hours. I will be finishing this game, though. I will eventually satisfy the intrinsic urge I have to organize. Actually, yesterday, I played a bunch of indie games, and I was really sad. Not spiritual. Oh wait, that's a mummy. That's not weather. That's a mummy. It looks kind of similar to some of the others. Don't at me. I was really kind of bummed because I played a bunch of indie games yesterday and I just was not happy with like any of them. It's not to say they were bad games per se, because I don't like to call games bad. I mean, unless they're using Gen AI, then your game's slop. But that's a different thing. Where are you, Captain Duck? I really should get these ones off here. Whee! And, but none of them were like scratching an itch. I was playing all these games. I was like, God, none of them are hitting. None of them are hitting how I want them to. Does The Undertaker go with Halloween? Like, no. Are you a job? Sport, garden, warrior, job? I mean, I guess, no, he's not a job. Mafia, maybe? Are you a mafioso? No. Sir, what are you? You're not an animal, you're not a ninja, I don't think. Plot twist, he's a ninja. No, he's not. Where would the Undertaker go? Are you in space? No. I actually have no idea. I have no idea where the Undertaker would go. But I did find another pirate. Samurai. We have Mafia. Sports. I don't think being a samurai is a sport. He could be a warrior, maybe. Yeah, he's a warrior. Now we have a navigator. That's giving pirate. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna go here. Oh my god, it does. We have a devil. It's me. The devil is definitely in Halloween. And now we have rapper duck. That's music. All right, let's try organizing the ducks this way for a second and see how hard it is picking up 9 random ducks and trying to figure out where they go. So we have another cannon duck. We have hockey, so that's going to be our sports. Again, there's a lot of different ways that you can play this. And I was playing it in a way that was working for me, but now at this point I'm like, yeah, we could try doing it a different way too. Wrestler duck. Morning, friends. International Left-Hander Day. For all the left-handed homies. Shout out the left-handed homies. Banana duck. I like to eat. Wonder duck. Sorry, I like the names that they give so they don't deal with copyright. Wonder duck. And we're gonna try and dig through some of the really tall piles. Zambi. Boxer. That's a sport. Boxing is a sport. I don't know where the Snake Master goes. I have no idea. I don't think that's a warrior. It's not a garden. It's not the well, maybe the circus. Whoops. Sir, please, come back. Oh my god, it's the circus. I'm gonna put him down there. What is this? Werewolf? That's definitely Halloween themed. We have Green Ninja. Isn't there a ninja category? Wasn't there a ninja category somewhere? Mafia, Halloween, I swear. Ninjas. I swear some of these categories disappear. I swear. Alright, let's get some of this massive pile. I am going to try to avoid the colorful ducks because I still feel like I'm not doing them correctly. Because I'm seeing colors where I'm like, but this is a slightly different color. I love you, saxophone duck. Did you try Undertaker in the job section? I did, I think. I think I tried Undertaker in the job section. Where's my music section? The saxophones are getting louder again. Every time I step on this giant pile of ducks, the saxophones get louder. I gotta get off TikTok, guys. I laid in bed once again. Oh, Captain Jack Sparrow. I mean Barbossa. I love Barbossa duck. Lady duck. Ladybug. The garden ducks are really cute. Boxer. The downside of going about it this way is it is kind of making me lag more because I'm doing more movement. I'm not sure what you would do to help with the performance issue. I mean, you could do like the low quality, but I also think that I'm playing on a decently high-powered PC that shouldn't have performance issues, and maybe that's just me being annoying. I just feel like there are certain things that should not give me performance issues. And I think it's surprising how many performance issues there are within this game. I think I've heard before that you can do optimization things with how many polygons make up something. I'm speaking out my butt right now, but I swear I've looked at some of this. Bagpipe, that's musical. Against our better judgment, the bagpipes are music. Just kidding. Bagpipes are like really cool. Bagpipes are considered a wind instrument because air moves through them to cause them to make noise, but usually we attribute wind instruments to like woodwind instruments that are held up to our mouths and blown into. I want you to know my 3-year-old is loving this stream. Yes! This is the stream. This is the stream for the children. Okay, we have football. Actually, you could look at this through the perspective of if you want... Oh, I found death. If you want a game for, like, a child that isn't gonna have any, like, crazy... Oh, I guess the dancer could be a couple things. If you want a game that's, like, fit for a child... I'm sorry, Violent Ninja? Alright. This game is gonna be good for that. Scientist, that's a job. That's a job. That's my first job, Doc. Back to the bagpipes. But yeah, no, the bagpipes are a woodwind instrument, despite the fact that, oh, this is China. Despite the fact that you do not blow air directly into them. Hello, farmer boy. I can't decide if you're a job or you belong in the garden. I'm gonna try garden first, because I feel like there are so many other jobs. Yep. And here we have Japan. See, this way is satisfying because you just run from place to place. There's no right way to play this. Like, for sure. Oh, wait. China, you already had a category. All right, Japan. Now we have Windy. I love a windy duck. Where is my windy category? No? There. The cloudy and windy look very similar to me. And some of these are... Okay, this is gonna sound ridiculous. Some of these are hard to tell apart. I'm playing a matching game that's like kind of a losing game. Dancer. I actually don't know where the dancer would go. Maybe a job? I don't really see anywhere else she could go, so I'll put her in with jobs. Nope. Goodbye, dancer. I don't feel like trying anything else for you. Oh, I have to figure out the shark now. Okay, here we go. I love that the ninja ducks are just legally distinct and totally not Mortal Kombat ducks. Oh, be great. You should see the superheroes. We love Fast Duck, Spider Duck, X Duck, Super Duck. Who do we have here? Captain Duck and Iron Duck. Shark, are you an animal? Are you an animal? You are an animal. Na bat duck. Ship soldier. What in the world? You're not a pirate though. This isn't gonna be right. Oh my god, it's right. Mongolian warrior. Don't I have a warrior section? I do have a warrior section. Oh no, the egg. Okay, so the egg doesn't go with the food. And I don't know where the egg goes. Is egg a weather system? Circus? Garden? Maybe? Garden? Do we garden with the egg? Oh my god, the egg goes in the garden. The egg goes in the garden, guys. That makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. 0 out of 10. We have businessman, which looks oddly like he who shall not be named. But you know what? His skin is less orange, so I guess that's good. Pirate princess. Ma'am. Some of these ducks are so funny to me, because I'm like, what a ridiculous thing. Native warrior. Well, you're a warrior. I love that you have warrior in your name, so I don't even have to really think about it. Alright, back to this giant pile of ducks. No. I don't want the blue one. Oh yeah, and let me check for upgrades. Oh yeah! Highlight ducks that match the one currently held. So now... Okay, let me get rid of that. Death. In theory, other deaths will highlight themselves? No. Maybe it only works if you have, like, one duck in your hand. Okay, well, these are almost gone, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to find more of the tsunami ducks. Okay, devil. There's definitely more devil ducks. That's a devil duck, but he's not highlighted. Okay, we're gonna... You two go over there, and we're gonna deal with that in a second and see if that's working or not. Golf. That's a sport, probably. We're gonna see if that one's working. Again, I hadn't really done anything with... Where are the sports? Where are the sports up in here? DJ duck. I love DJ duck. Egg and garden would make more sense if there's a nest duck. True. But I don't think there is. But then again, there are a lot of ducks I have yet to uncover. Clearly. Farm girl. Well, you seem to go in the garden, madame. With farm boy. Okay. Okay, let's go pick up Devil Duck and see if more Devil Ducks highlight. Currently held. No. Did I take the right one? Highlights ducks that match the one currently held. That doesn't work. That is a Devil Duck. See, I have 2 Devil Ducks. It's not highlighting anything. They did just update. I'm going to give the game benefit of doubt. I want to give the game benefit of doubt. I clearly did not try this prior to this stream because I didn't have, you know, the maxed out upgrade for it. So I'm going to give benefit of the doubt and say that something accidentally broke. I've also noticed that sound effects no longer turn off, and sound effects used to turn off. So my best guess is when they updated the game, they accidentally broke something and haven't realized it yet. I'm going to give benefit of the doubt to that because I like to believe that games don't just have parts that don't work. Pirate? God. Alright. Pomegranate duck. It looks like you can just see his lungs. Where did this Snake Master go? Circus? Circus. I think I decided bottom shelf. Mushroom A. Okay, we'll put them, whoops. I think the mushrooms go in the garden. Werewolf, that's a Halloween duck. Also, the music is very cute. The music is super repetitive. Chief Feather. I actually have no idea. Hi, Nadia. It's a baby! Girl, you have gotta stop pushing my door open. Hey, yo, what's up, Nook? How do you like center memento, Nook? How does center memento make you feel? Where do I think Chief Feather goes? Maybe Chief Feather is a warrior. No, he's not a warrior. He's not a cowboy. Oh my god, he's considered a cowboy. That feels incorrect. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to being wrong, but that feels incorrect. Alright, back to Big Pile. No, no, no. None of the colorful ducks, because they're frustrating. I want that ketchup. I want the catsup. Alright, no catsup for Memento. A green duck. I think you go here. I think you're a super villain, but like same difference. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. I can't reach down there. So you're gonna go up here for now until I can reach down there and organize you properly. Back to my bagpipes. She said, a shark duck. I've never seen a duck like that before. She's so locked in. See? See? This is a great game for children because it's completely safe for work. This is a very TOS friendly game. And it's really good for your matching skills. African Warrior. I don't know how I feel about the warrior ducks. Purple Ninja. Musketeer. You are surely in... You're not in with the pirates, are you? No. Musketeer? Where does a musketeer go? That's not a sport. Oh wait, is being a musketeer a sport? I don't watch sports. Are you a sport? No, you're not a sport. Are you a job? Is being a musketeer a job? No. Is it... Are you a cowboy? No. Are you a warrior? It's a warrior. We're learning things. Being a musketeer means that you're a warrior. Also, I have a lot of bagpipes. Viking. Viking is giving warrior. Also, the Viking duck absolutely slaps. 10 out of 10. Anyway, this game is perfect and I love it. I cannot, in good faith, recommend this game at its current price point, but, like, if you can find it on a really good sale where it's only a couple bucks, absolutely. Like, if the game... It's $6, and it's currently on sale for, like, 10% off, which isn't much. If you could get this game for, like, $3, I'd say yeah. Like, you're gonna have several hours of a good time. And I like it. Detective B. That's gotta be a job. No, that's... Detective isn't a job? Mafia. I forgot about the Mafia. Ah, Barbosa. Like, I would pay, like, $3 for this. I think it's good for, like, a $3 game. You can kill an afternoon like this. Ryder. What in the world is this man? Why not call him a jockey? Detective B. God, I forgot the Mafia exists. This looks like the evil version of those overstimulating grocery sorting games. I mean, kind of. Are you talking to me or your cat? Oh my god. My blind self can't read screens. It's like, is that a 1 I or L for the search function? And did you click it? Oh my god. I didn't click it. Because I'm blind. Oh wait, this was a terrible duck to do this with. Oh, I think it's a 1. I was clicking I. I'm also blind. Okay, lady duck. Yeah. Hey, yo. Oh my god, they're levitating. Oh, it goes on cooldown. I mean, that makes sense. That was such a broken ability. I didn't expect them to start levitating. B-grade, thank you for being blind enough to see that there was a prompt down there, because I didn't see that, and I was just like, this ability is broken. No, it's not. You just have to have, like, critical thinking skills, and unfortunately, like, that's not me. Anyway, we have a rock star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now, you're an all-star. Show, sir, please, get where you're supposed to be. And the moon. My roommate got a video of her watching that. I'm sending you later. Let's go. The ghost can only hold them for so long. It's true. Oh, here we have a Scottish warrior. Where's Chase? Where's Chase to do his Scottish accent? I love the random warrior ducks because I collect, like, okay, now I've finally started doing more than, like, 1 of each. Here we have Black Ninja. Cookie! Oh, wait, Stone Age War. Oh, that's where you go. You're a Stone Age warrior. And look, there's another one. Oh, and here's a ninja. Cookie? Purple Tower. Which, again, I assume goes here, but there's more colors than actually fit here, so I'm like, instructions unclear. Instructions unclear. This is going to be... Chat has to help me because, you know... I can't be that smart, guys. Like, I can't. It's too much. It's too much for my brain to hold. Oh, yeah, let's go. I got another one of these. I'll have a good frosted duck. Alright, let's levitate the ducks again. This is so oddly satisfying. Also, there's an achievement for getting a bunch of ducks this way. Gimme. Gimme your ducks. No, I don't want the police. It won't get in my arms. Very useful. A very useful beginning of game skill to have. Now we'll go back to no, I don't want the towers. I don't want the towers because I am still unsure. I'm sorry, this one is called Lord Quackington, and I resonate with that deeply. Also, the sandstorm kind of looks like Jupiter. Not gonna lie. So I get kind of hecked up when I see it. Are avocados actually fruits? Like, a bikini. I feel like you see the bikinis on the beach. Let's go. Oh my god, my brain is huge. This is so good. If you ever want a game to kind of validate you and make you feel smart, it's this. We'll put the violin away. Do I have a violin duck yet? Yes, I do. I thought so. Showmaster. You definitely go with the circus, but let me put China away first. Let's put away China. Oh my god. Lord Quackington seems like a mafioso. If I had to guess, this man is probably a mafioso. No? Incredible. I will never recover from this. What do you mean? Sir, is your job to be Lord Quackington? No. Lord Quackington, you're about to be kicked out. What do you mean? What do I do with you? Where do we think Lord Quackington goes? If you're a pirate, I'm Xing out of this game. Alright. We're good. He's not an animal. He's not a musician. He's not a superhero. Goodbye, Lord Quackington. I am disappointed to know you. Alright, back to levitating ducks. My frames did not like... My frames did not like that I did that in front of the giant pile. No, 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 come on now. Ooh, wait. I can put the earth away. The earth has some render issues around the beak, I've noticed. Like, we just kind of render... We have a difficult time rendering around our beak. Which, like, I mean, I guess same. Like, maybe my nose is under-rendered, too. Or would that be my mouth? It's kind of both, I guess. Oh, look at all them bees. Like, maybe I'm not well rendered. And maybe I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Guys, is my face rendered? Is your face rendered? Oh, I love surfing in the USA. Oh, wait, ladybugs. God, I love expanding my horizons. We're gonna work on this pile in a second. The nice thing is it comes off cooldown very quickly. It looks like it would take a long time, but you do one thing of randoms and you're like, oh yes. Where's my surfer? There we go. Gnomes. No, I don't want you. I kind of want to get more red mushies. Mushy boys. I want some mushy boys. Didn't like that phrasing. Jupiter. Is there a royalty section? Maybe they considered Lord a job. I think I tried the job. What are you? Oh, okay. Well, you're a mafioso. And you're gonna go over here. Yes. You gotta double check for the red. Oh yeah. Wait. Levitate. Wingardium Leviosa. I know we hate J.K. Rowling, and I don't do any Harry Potter stuff, but like, you gotta live with the memes. Sometimes you gotta give in to the memes. I can't carry anymore. I'm loaded down on mushrooms and gnomes. God, it's the worst day of my life. This is making it go way faster. Yeah, we'll put... This egg is now in the way. Egg, you're bottom shelf. The egg is bottom shelf. Oh, God. We don't support the egg. We're unsupportive here. You gotta be a hater. You gotta be a hater if you wanna play these games. Oh god. Oh wait, no, that's death. That's not the Undertaker. We're good. Bartender. That's gotta be a job. Bartender's gotta be a job. Guys, what do you mean that's not a job? If you're not a job, you could be mafia or you could be a pirate. Okay, he's mafia. Fine. Fine, I will concede mafia representation for the bartender. Alright, back to China. Excuse me, ma'am. What? Why won't you? Oh no, you're Spain. What? One of them is winking. It is the same... I'm gonna rage quit the duck sorting game. I'm gonna rage quit the duck sorting game. Because Spain and China look way too similar from a glance. Where's Death go? And Frankenstein. The shirt's only a little different. It's only a little different. Guys, I need a snack. I have half of this bar left. This was my snack last night. It's kind of melty. Oh no, you're a cello. I was like, why won't that go there? Well, I can't get to where I need you to go, so I guess you'll go up here for now. How's my tummy hurts? I think I have motion sickness. It seems like they wanted a noir section but didn't have enough, so they combined it with mafia. And that is kind of what it's seeming like. I think some of these you kind of gotta go a little fast and loose on how they did their theming. Like, it's not perfect, but... Like, I look at this, and I'm not trying to sound rude, but... Aside from, like, crafting the ducks, you know, it's simplistic. It's very simplistic. So I'm like, yeah, I get it. And like, it's fun. I'm having a good time. I'm happy I decided to stream this game and rant about it. Where does the rainbow duck go? I genuinely do not know. Dude, why can't I just jump to the heavens? Oh yeah, my jester duck. I love how I have like exactly 3 circus ducks and I've split all of them up. Mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. Egg. Egg. Whee! Also, I had to put that red duck up there. Also included in this game. Also, don't worry guys. Nook, this is for you. There is a gacha mechanic. The quack pot. Jesus. Oh, my inventory size increased. Oh, that's so strong. That's so strong, guys. That's so strong. I think I am getting motion sick. So we will have to stop soon. For the sake of Memento. For the sake of Memento, we will have to stop soon, or, I will just be out of commission for, like, an hour. I like how the ghosts make them levitate. It pleases me. It pleases me when the ghosts speak to me. Oh, it doesn't please me the fact that the ghost scratched my arm. Like, I'm still salty about it. Says I need to stop. Keeps playing. Absolutely keeps playing. Oh, another butterfly. Butterfly, flutter by. That's what they say in Animal Crossing. There's one other upgrade I would like to get. Oh, it's $100. I have 92, so we can get to that quickly. How much does each duck give me? Oh, it gives me a doll hair. Excellent. Excellent. I get a singular doll hair. Yeah, let's grab some superheroes. Oh, what are you? A giraffe. A giraffe duck. Anyway, I have most of these ducks, like IRL. Just kidding. I don't have superhero ducks. Wimdy. Wimdy. It's so exciting. Why am I being attacked? You know? Oh, it could be weather for rainbow. B-grade, your brain is so bumpy. Your brain is so bumpy, B-grade. Oh, I do have a giraffe duck already. Oh my god, that's the missing weather pattern. Oh, mushy. Mushroom? Sandstorm? Mushy? Fire? No, I don't want the firefighter. Let's go get the rainbows. There's so many of them. I don't know where I keep throwing them, though. Yeah, guys, I have motion sickness. Rainbow! Yes! Oh my god, B-grade. B-grade, your brain is so smooth. Or, not smooth. Your brain is so bumpy. Wait. I need to go over here. I now have 100 doll hairs. So now I can see the shelf that accepts the ducks in my hand if I pass 3. Oh yeah, that's very nice. So if I get stumped, I can go, I can cheat. Oh, it does it for all of them for a short period of time. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. How very kind of you. I grew these wrinkles myself, thank you. Oh my god. I wish. Okay, I have too much motion sickness to keep playing, though. So, oh my god. I can't close my eyes for a second, guys. It's okay. I'm fine. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize how bad that was getting. Now, I will say, again, I'm gonna tab out, and I'm gonna go back to biggest face for a second. This probably will not give you motion sickness. If you decide to get this game, here's the thing. You gotta go in and put it down to 60 FPS. You cannot go above 60 FPS. 30 FPS also has some slight lag issues. You probably will not have the same performance issues. I'm streaming this with vertical going at the same time. That's what's giving me some performance issues. The first time I played it at 240 FPS, it did give me motion sickness. The other 2 or 3 times I booted it up and played it for decent amounts of time, it did not give me motion sickness because I had the FPS turned down. Also, I get motion sickness when I'm hungry sometimes. And all I've had is coffee. So, I don't think this game is going to automatically give you motion sickness. If you are interested in picking up this game, it is currently on sale. It is currently on sale for $5.39. Its normal retail price is $6. God, that hurt my stomach. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm very motion sick right now, guys. I'm fine. We're gonna just quit out of that altogether. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that. It is very fun. You do have to be careful because it can give you motion sickness. I currently feel very motion sick. Oh, man. And would like to not end stream immediately. Oh, God. So just make sure that you are careful of that. If you start to feel sick at any time while playing it, quit out of the game, close your eyes for a second, and, like, lay down and, like, drink water. Yeah, no, only because I was streaming that, and there were some performance issues because I have vertical going at the same time, and my computer really hates vertical mode. The next game we're gonna play, as I fight through my pain, is a game called All Hail the Orb. Oh, also, both of these games I did get through Keymailer. Center memento. I am central. Hello, this is All Hail the Orb. It's a fantastic, let me put you guys over here so I can double check and see that my volume is working correctly. Excellent. Oh, I forgot I turned all of the volume off. Very quiet. No, take off camera shake. Anyway, oh, not skippable. You fool, you came back for more? I, Bob, the god of ducks, have returned. Now be gone. I wonder if it's loud. Oh, I think I just don't have my headphones on, right? There we go. Your journey ends here. You're still here? Darn it. Fine. You let me out. Here's an achievement for your troubles. But seriously, this game has nothing left. Thank you for saving me. Yada yada. Alright, settings. Because I have deleted it. Or I have played it through. Alright. All of that's working well. And let me put you guys over here. And I forgot I have to edit all my data. Oh my god. I wish there was a way that I could be like, oh, Mod Nook, please do this for me. All Hail the Orb. I got this off Keymailer as well. I was not required to do content for it, and I didn't end up doing content for it. However, I played it through twice, which I feel like tells you something about this game. It's making my stomach hurt too, if that makes you feel better. I wish mods did things in YouTube streams. Yeah, you can just ban people. I really like YouTube. I really do. And I do appreciate the idea that watching a YouTube stream in general, aside from super chats, kind of is just you're here for the person and it's less about the game. But I do also think it's kind of a shame. Yeah, I do not think, and I'm very prone to motion sickness. I do not think this game will, I do not think that Sort Them Ducks will give you motion sickness if you're not playing it with lag. If you're playing it with any sort of performance lag, I think you are at the risk for motion sickness, but you're not necessarily going to have it. I'm off-center memento. Wait, I just realized I'm kind of off-center memento. I want to be completely center mento. I don't know where the center is. You know what? I don't care. Alright, this is All Hail the Orb. Technically, I got this through Keymailer. However, I did not create content for it, and I was not required to create content for it because I said it was a maybe. I enjoy this game. There is no trade-off or anything. Like, the time for content has passed on this one. This is an incremental game. Guys, the motion sickness passed. I mostly no longer feel like I'm going to, like, get sick and die. I'm free! I was trapped with my master for so long. Hey, you. I see you there. Come here. Too close. Sob, sob. My master is still trapped in the orb. No! Why is life so cruel? It's up to you. The orb needs to grow to free him from his chains. Show the orb how devoted you are. The developer also said something about left, right, mouse to look around. And scroll wheel to zoom. Hold the orb if you get tired. Whatever that means. Anyway, it's time to start generating. The orb! Hi, Twinnis! Basically, this is an incremental game where you get to power things up as you go. I'm so sorry to anyone watching this in vertical because you are missing so much information. Every time I click something that has this little yellow exclamation mark, I have the option to upgrade things, and that means that an upgrade is available that I can purchase. So now I can up my devotion power. Devotion power... Devotion power means I conjure a crystal to focus the power of the devotion your orb generates. So look, I have that now. Oops. And now we're back to that. In the upper left corner, you can see all of my orb power. And as we go on, there's going to be more things available. So I'm going to do some of these for the start. So this would be an incremental clicker game. Think kind of like Cookie Clicker, except some of the most fantastic music. I genuinely was blown away by how good the music of this game is. I don't know if it was composed by the dev himself or if he got it somewhere else. Super catchy and like, you kind of just vibe to it. I have a bad habit of not listening to the music of games. I'll listen to it the first time, and then once I listen to it the first time and get a feel for the music, for a game like this, I tend to actually just watch things on my iPad. Oh yeah, I can get these. These are important too. It's probably better to keep it scrolled out. But this is another one of those games. Both games I've played so far today have been very mindless, and I don't think that's a bad thing per se. Do you want to unlock the resource center? Avi. Avi, Avi. Sorry guys, I gotta eat some. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. Oh my goodness, a guest? Ever since Master was locked away, it's been so quiet. Never thought I'd see this room unlocked again. Do you see the duck theme, guys? Like a bag of Takis. Introductions are in order. I'm Bob Jr., the keeper of this room and the guardian of the resource vats. I see you've started. Oh my god. I should have taken a bite before coming in the room. I see you've started collecting resources. That makes me so happy. Ooh. If you want to increase the capacity of your resources, talk to me. Well, I can't afford it. I need 1K. Also, over here is where some chests are going to spawn. Very important. And down at the bottom, you actually have your level up meter. So in order to increase the power of your dungeon, you have to collect these little orbs. Let's unlock some more things. Let's get a level up. Let's get a level up. This is, again, one of those games. It's very mindless, but it's a different kind of mindless from the last game. Because, I mean, I like that it'll just tell me when I have things available to me. That's always very nice. Whoopsie. I don't want to think. Why would I want to think? I'm playing a video game. Just kidding. I think it's not. I think there is so much merit to playing a game of, like, intense strategy. Hello? I think there is also so much merit to playing a game where you can just turn your brain off. Shh, you hear that? The dungeon's power grows. Each experience orb feeds the dungeon, almost like a living creature. Master is trapped, so you need to grow and power up the dungeon. I have something for you. I just need to find it. Where did I put it again? Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't like how it did that. This is the ancient obelisk. To release my master, you will need to feed the orb. Feed the obelisk the resources of the dungeon and set my master free. The game is just super on the nose. Like I said, you get chests here. And when I click on the chest, and you have to be careful not to click it too many times, you get a reward, and sometimes you have multiple, and sometimes you just have one. So my devotion reservoir will now accumulate liquid for me, and you might be like, what is the devotion reservoir? Well, that's right over here. So it will fill up automatically, and then you can collect it and get more devotion that way. But as much as I think that a strategy game is very good to, like, it's good to stretch your brain with a strategy game, sometimes it's nice to not think. Sometimes it's nice to learn about the radioactive woman and play a game because TikTok has made it so that we're all iPad children and can't sit still. I like being able to just be an iPad child playing a game. This is another one where one of my mods was saying something about doing a just chatting stream. This would be the sort of thing I would put on in the background of a just chatting stream. This is not taking any brain power whatsoever. I'm just here vibing. I can talk to you guys, I can read chat, I can look over, it's all very easy. The only downside would be it is full screen and, you know, I have to like look to the side to see you guys when you say things. But other than that, like, it's so simple. It's so simple and lovely. The summoning chamber. What's gonna happen in the summoning chamber, guys? Don't worry, I have more breakfast. I gotta stop taking bites of food. You know what? Screw you. I'm not talking to you yet. I'm eating my food. One thing I do wish is that it didn't sometimes do this auto zoom. It's just annoying when it does. Also, guys, I went to get ready for bed, and I had to record something after stream, so I had to take the fake blood off my face. I know, what a wild sentence. And after I finished recording, I went to bed, and I forgot to take off my lipstick, so I woke up looking a whole sight. I was just being lazy. I didn't feel like getting up and going downstairs to, like, get a paper towel to help with my, like, removing my lipstick. I didn't have anything to, like, remove it upstairs. And I was like, I'm tired. I just wanna go to bed. Woke up this morning looking wild. Accidentally, like, went like this, and I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, don't be like me, guys. Don't be like me. Take your makeup off before bed. Don't sleep in your makeup. It's not good for you. Anyway, let's go talk over here. Oh, you can skip this dialogue. Some of it is non-skippable, some of it is completely skippable. Well, I'll be darned. I thought this room would be destroyed. I remember conjuring cultists from this pedestal. Ah, good memories. You'll need that to summon the basic cultists. Let's go back to the orb. And don't forget to explore the dungeon. Okay. Why do people always forgetty door spaghetti? What? I appreciate this game does not take itself seriously, and I don't think it should. I think this would be a worse experience if the game took itself too seriously. Like, I don't think that I would find this as fun if the game took itself super seriously. Alright, so we actually have enough to summon a cultist. So we'll just summon this man. Come here. And we're gonna make him worship. And now we're gonna upgrade the statue as well. So now, he's gonna do some of our worship for us. So you can see, when I stop touching it, you can see the little things come across, and he's not doing the most, but, like, he's trying his best. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He's only slightly competent. Ooh, but I have another upgrade. You gotta actually pay attention to these. They will not just pop up no matter what. Okay, so we have extra legroom, more devotion, and more crystallized devotion. I'm gonna say max cultist capacity. I'm gonna upgrade my cultist capacity. Because life is more fun when you have more cultists. Guys, do you think I would start a cult? Do you think that I would ever do such a thing? We all know the truth. Now, cultists do eventually get tired, and they like taking naps. Also, I think all of them have names. Oh yeah, they do. They all have distinct names. I'm hoping we can unlock some of the music in a moment, because I'd like to show you guys just how good the music is. Even though I really like this track. Maybe once I get the orb updated. So let's actually funnel everything into this. And I think I'm at a high enough level. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna take a bite of food and then have to talk. Oh. Delicious. Oh man, wait, I gotta talk for that. I gotta chew and swallow. Me takes. Oh my god, what happened? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, mash the orb. Ooh. Expletive. All right. So that's kind of like the prestige of these sorts of games. I would say it doesn't work exactly like the prestige feature because you do get to keep everything outside of it, but it is sort of the prestige. Extra legroom? Yeah. I want an occultist. I don't want to talk to you, dude. I don't want to talk to you. You're gonna make me do things. Fine. But yeah, you can skip the dialogue if you don't want. Some of the key things it does force you to. Alright, we need 5k. Some of the key things you do actually have to listen to because there is like a small story to deal with. But in general, I mean, it's all good, clean fun. The one thing that when I got this game, I felt kind of bad though, because I was like, this is a hard sort of game to cover. It's hard to cover incremental games because I'm gonna be real, and this is coming from someone who really likes incremental games. They're not that interesting to watch. Like, from a watch perspective, they're interesting to play in that they're a great way to, like, spend an afternoon. Like, I got Timber Rush, the game I played last week that I was like, I hated the demo, gave the demo another shot, and I was like, oh wow, this isn't that bad. I beat it in a day. It was so much fun. I'm gonna let my workers work for a moment as I look up how long it took me to beat Timber Rush. Where are you, Timber Rush? I put 6.8 hours into Timber Rush. I beat it in a single day. Also, for anyone wondering, underneath my head, don't worry, we'll move Memento for a moment. Hello. I love that I just get to move myself around all stream. You actually do have shortcuts, so if I were to go up here and click this, it will actually center me on the area. So if you ever see like an upgrade, you can go immediately to it, but that's not important. What's important is my face. Obviously. Obvi. I want my 5k so I can open this. Yes, purchase. We need to give them somewhere to sleep. Hello, good sir. Oh, someone's here. I was wondering why the doors opened. It has been a while. I'm just reading a book. I sit in here in the hub of the dungeon. This is the cultist quarters. We do appear to be missing some beds, though. They probably deteriorated over the years. How is this man still alive? Yeah, that checks out. Well, I can help you with the beds for the cultists. Just come talk to me. No. They don't need beds. They can just come relax. Now, you might be wondering, Memento, why is this in a stream about ducks? What about this game screams ducks? Well, you see, this. We have quackles. I love the music. It's so fun. Why, hello there. I'm Quackles. The pleasure is all mine. You might be the first guest I've seen here in 1,000 years. Blimey, I've read the same book for so long. But, welcome to my humble abode. I guard the quackpot. Over there is my beautiful Quackletta. Hey, Quackletta. Show us your devotion to the... What in the grammar? She will create a duckling for you, which I will keep track of. Each one gives you a special bonus, so get cranking. Hello, these are the ducks. Hey, Mom, I see you're still quacking around. Busy work day for me, so I can't chat, but I'll be looking at my fun stream. Thank you for stopping by. I hope the work day eases up on you. Dude, I want to talk to you. No, I want to talk to you. Anyway, let's make Quackletta give us some ducks. We'll roll for duck. I feel like something weird is happening, but we have the Quackonaut. This is a rare one that gives a double devotion chance. Unfortunately, we can't put our ducks in yet. But that's okay. We will later. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. I really like the music. I think the music is so fun. Let's see. Nope, I have to do the obelisk, but this I can get. Let's summon another cultist. Don't worry, guys, don't worry. And I think there's a couple really interesting ways that you can play games like this that make it more fun. You can hone in on the things that you want to unlock really quickly. Like, I wanted to make sure that you guys saw the Quackpot. However, normally what I do is whatever upgrades first, and I go systematically. Let's roll for duck again. I'm one of the only people in the office. I feel like I'm going crazy. Is it because you're watching this? Now we have Mr. Orange. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with them right now, which is sad. But that's okay. You know what? Ah, Yosi is fully rested. I'd also love to show you guys the mushrooms, but I don't know that we're going to unlock the mushroom biome in time because there's only so much time I can spend playing games like this. Well, okay, in my free time, I can spend the entire day on a game like this and be completely satisfied. However, on a stream where I'm telling you about the game, it is a lot harder. Because I'm like, well, I can highlight the things that are in the stream. Yeah, I'll put some of these in. It's a lot harder in something like this. But that's not to say I recommend this game. If you like incremental games, I think that this is a very satisfying game. A little devil duck. I got devotion bonus. Ooh, my devotion value went to 50% devotion. Heck yeah. Let's go. Look at these devoted followers. Eventually you get to the point where you don't actually have to click the orb, which is very nice because I'm lazy and I don't want to click the orb all day. I say as I'm holding. I'm not even clicking. I'm holding. Yeah, we'll summon another cultist. Again, they're not super worth it right now, but you will eventually get enough power-ups that they actually become worthwhile to have. Let me move this. Again, this is another game that could be, this is another very child-safe game. Not as fun. Not as fun as the ducks. However, it's fun for the memento. Yeah, I want your devotion to go up. Be devoted to me. So right now is where I start doing the incremental thing. Basically, wherever has an upgrade first is what I'm gonna do. So this has our first upgrade, so we're gonna go for our extra leg room. Oh, you sir, get in there. And that's the general idea of what I follow in games like these, and what I find most pleasing is you just do it systematically each time. Towards the end game, it gets like a little rocky because there's some things that are massively expensive. And then, you know, you just pick between for those. I appreciate my little devotion gatherer. I'm sorry that you guys are stuck at the office. I'm gonna be very sad because I'm about to go back to being stuck at work, and these morning streams are about to not be a thing except on Saturdays, and I'm like big sad about it. I had really wanted to focus more on YouTube over the summer and like do more with it, and I obviously didn't do a very good job of that. It's hard. It's hard, guys. I am debating, it wouldn't be every week, I don't think, because I think I'd burn myself out streaming that often. But I would like to do a weekday YouTube evening stream. Obviously, morning streams don't really work while I'm at my job. But I would really like to do one evening stream a week, or one evening stream maybe every other week, because I just think it would be nice. This is kind of where I go to do my like general stuff. It's in some ways way less serious, but it's more fun. Like, I just have a good time doing things like this. Oh, summon another cultist. Let's go. My orb is thriving. Guys, how's your orb doing? And these achievements that you guys can't see me getting because my face is covering them. The achievements that I'm getting in this do come into play later, and they do get you some rewards. So it is actually important to chase the achievements in this game. And I like that every run is going to generate the achievements separately. One thing I have noticed about this game is you don't end up really caring to read what the things are. Like, what I'm upgrading doesn't end up being as important as just getting the upgrades. And then collecting the stuff like this is important to level up your dungeon. Eventually you unlock something that gathers it for you, blessedly. Extra legroom. But yeah, I've been super into incremental games. I feel like I played so many incremental games this summer. Recently I played Timber Rush. I also played one called I think it was called Out Fishing. I don't remember the exact game. Something about them is so pleasing to me. It's so satisfying to get the little upgrades, to max out the stuff. And one thing I really like, I'll show you guys next time I get an upgrade. Also, these green things do disappear over time, so you do actually have to collect them. So one nice thing is, once you max something out, you can actually hide it. Right now we're in early game, so obviously there's nothing to like hide, but that's really convenient so you don't have to start scrolling. Twitchy! Good morning, Twitchy. How are you? How were your games last night? You were playing some DVDs. I had recording to do, or I would have stopped by, because it's 2v8 time. I love me some 2v8 time. But I had to record a video. I played this cool game last night called Blood Orange. It's free on Steam. It's really fascinating. Actually, I don't want to say more about it, because it's one of those things that, like, the more you know going into it, the less impactful it is, but the gist on the Steam page is, you are a photographer, a deep sea life photographer, and you are trying to get an elusive Amazon River dolphin photo. My devotion. My vat is now bigger. Doing good. Games are fun. Had some strong killer games and good escapes. Let's go. Look, I love me some DBD. I do. I'm back to DBD, and I are on good terms right now. God knows how long that'll stay. Oh, I got our upgrade chest. I think you get them every time your dungeon upgrades. I want you guys to walk faster because cultists walk very slowly in this game. And I'll give you guys a bed. You're gonna have a bed against my better judgment. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Blood Orange. You're trying to photograph this elusive dolphin, and along the way you have conversations with some dolphins. It was an experience. In a good way, in a good way. And there's at least 3 endings to the game, and I am 10 toes down on the ending that I chose, but I feel like people might disagree with my choice, and I think it will lead to some interesting discussion. And it's a game that if people want me to, if it does well on YouTube, I will replay it for one of the other endings. I know how to get at least one other ending, and I really enjoyed it. It's short. It's like 45 minutes. I think if I hadn't died, it took me about 45 minutes. With the death, it took me about an hour. So it really wasn't that bad. And it's completely free. It's listed... I was finding it because I've been on analog horror kick as well. I think analog horror is really fascinating. I've been trying to find more analog horror games. I'm not sure I'd call this one analog horror. However, the general community says analog horror, and who am I to argue with the general community? I love me a consensus. Alright, I'd like to unlock the music, but it might take a hot second. Please, I need my orbs. I'd like to get to the point where I don't have to do this. How much do I need? Oh, I need 12k for that? Alright, let's go. Lock in. Lock the heck in, Memento. But yeah, sadly, this is probably my last Tuesday stream for a little while. Or Thursday. God, I don't know what day it is anymore, guys. Summer is hard for me. I love summer vacation. I've been good until the end of summer. The end of summer, I started having so many issues with knowing what day it is. Oh, we can unlock a new room. Life energy. This is important. This is important, guys. So you're not just collecting these orbs. As you go, you're going to have different currencies that you have to unlock, including this life energy. So, I'm gonna take a dude. I'm gonna put a dude. I'm gonna put a second dude. And they're gonna get me some life energy. So now it becomes very important. Sorry to anyone watching this, sorry to anyone watching this on vertical, because you guys are missing basically everything I'm doing. Take a dude, leave a dude! It's true. It's true. So over here, so my vertical people can see it, basically this bar fills up and a little life crystal pops out, right? Meow! And you collect your little life crystals, and they're also going to give you some upgrades over time. Now we are going to chase I would like the elusive ghost duck, which I think I get through doing this. I think once I get 5 ducks, I get a little ghosty. So we're gonna see. Oh! Sweet babies, I got some oranges. Oh, I got 3. Yep, we have Jeff the ghost duck now. So what Jeff does is, Jeff hangs out here. I gotta make sure I center this. Again, no one might be watching this on vertical. However, I'm trying my best to be good. So Jeff is gonna wander around and he's gonna collect these for me. Obviously, Jeff isn't super fast, so like a lot of them are gonna vanish, but it's very helpful because collecting them is kind of a pain. So, you know, Jeff gets me a little bit. It's not going a long way, but Jeff's doing his best. He's doing his best, guys. And we love Jeff. We support Jeff. Oh, I get another one. Actual 2. I would like a 10th duck. We're gonna save up, and I need 3 more now. Oh, I got 2 more. Alright, we need 3 more. And then I'll stop rolling for ducks. There are a bunch of super rare ducks that you can get over time. And again, it's an incremental game. It's silly. I like a good silly game. I like a game that's not taking itself too seriously. And this game is absolutely not taking itself seriously at all, which I always appreciate. All right, can I roll 3 yet? 3! Let's go. She birthed 3 more oranges, and I get duck management. A way to find all your ducks with a handy dandy button and assign them in the bottom left. So now I have duck management, which means when I click on ducks, I can find them and I can assign it. However, I don't have any zones for that because that comes later. Oh, wow. I forgot about these. Fortunately, those don't seem to fade, which is very nice. Also, so exciting news. I told you guys I wandered into a convention. I told you guys on Twitch. I wandered into a convention. Legitimately didn't know a con was happening. There was a Pokemon event happening. I'm not that into Pokemon. I went to the Pokemon event regardless because I was like, you know, I need to get out of my house more. It'll be fun. I also got to check out a really cute cafe that's near me that just opened up and only has weekend hours. I was like, you know what? Let's go. So I went to this little cafe. One of my friends came over. We went to this cafe. We got some yummy drinks. We'd love to check out. They do like Decoden there. If you guys don't know what Decoden is, it's a like cutesy craft that you can do. I don't know how to fully explain it. I've never done it, but you can do it there. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. So we'd like to do that, but we wanted to make it to this Pokemon event. And, you know, the reason, like, it was a bit of a hike to get to the Pokemon event, but it was fine because the Pokemon event was at the convention center, and I have been going to Otakon for such a long time that it was back at the Baltimore Convention Center where I first started going. So that's like a deeply, again, I went to a very like small event and traveled a decent distance all because of nostalgia. Nostalgia is a powerful thing, but I went to this event and it was really fun. Turns out there was a convention there too. And we ended up wandering into it, me and my friend. Get up there, start doing your job. And it was a super fun little event, but they had indie games. And I talked to a dev who I'd actually met at MagFest. And the dev was like super duper nice. And I got an email with a game key to the final game we're gonna play on stream today. It is sadly not duck themed. I only have 2 duck-themed games, unless we went and picked up Placid Plastic Duck. I don't feel like picking up Placid Plastic Duck. That is so hard to say. I don't feel like picking that game up, though. I don't really get that one. That's like an idler game that I'm like, even that, I have limits. I like idle games where I get to be an active participant. I don't want to be fully idle. I don't mind if it's one of those things where it's like you can't play it the whole time without like kind of feeling like you just need to watch an ad. I don't mind that per se, but I do mind one where I'm like, I'm not even participating in this. This is just kind of open. Those aren't the games for me. So that's why I don't have that one. But the dev emailed me and shot me a copy of the game, which I'm very grateful for because I forgot to take a picture. I didn't remember the game. And he also told me about another event happening. Again, it's going to be a bit of a hike, and it seems like it's kind of a small event. But I'm trying to get out of my house more, so it's worth it. Ooh, my reservoir clicks are better. Give me that. Jeff is really working hard, guys. Jeff is working real hard. So we're going to play that one for a little bit after this. I was hoping we would get to do... I was really hoping that we would get to the thing where I could play some of the other music. There's like a music player. We have to do the obelisk. You know what? We'll funnel into the obelisk. We'll do that, because I think once I go to the next area, I think that's where I actually get it. So we'll try and put a little more devotion into this. We need 100k, which is kind of a lot, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. But I really like the music in this game, so I would love to kind of like showcase more of it. Come on. Sometimes my clicks don't register. It's definitely meant to be like one of those games where, you know, you don't have to do that much work. Alright, that's good. Get these. And we're not going to worry about updating. It does have a nice groove. Alright. Normally, again, I would level up things as I go. Because that's how I personally like to do it. So I wouldn't unlock the next section until I actually finish with all of the upgrades in this section. So I like doing things systematically. So basically, like, if something costs 1k to upgrade or 1.5k and I have 2k, I won't go for the most powerful one. I'll usually go systematically by price. However, for the intents of this stream and like showing you guys more content, I'd like to open some additional sections. So we're kind of speed running that. And it shouldn't take too, because those are giving me 10, so it shouldn't take too long. And even like the music over here I really like. Do, do, do. Like, it's just cute. It's so cute and fun. I'm a music girly. Despite the fact that, ironically, I don't really listen to much game music when I'm playing games a lot of the time. Once I get a feel for your music, I actually take my headphones off entirely for many of the games I record. And you might be like, Mem, you still grade games on their music. I give it a fair listen. And then I get tired of wearing headphones. And that's my kryptonite, is I really hate wearing headphones. And everyone kind of tells me, I've been told some other alternatives to get, and I think it's just always going to be kind of low-key a sensory thing for me. Alright. Let's see, that should be over here. Yeah, now I just need these. Alright, let me help these guys out. Oh, that's my max capacity. I love how I'm at 44 now. Oh, they each give like 3? I didn't know that. Alright, I need one more. One more. Let's go. Ready, set, mash! I should have filled my water bottle, but that's okay. Do. Bread. No, blood. I mean blood. Alright, so now I need 20 of these. However, I'm not able to do anything about that. So I need to figure out how much is it going to cost for these to upgrade. 10. Alright. So we're going to get some stuff here. Alright. And I'm gonna leave my cultists alone for a second while I focus on this. Come on, guys. Generate more for me. Oh, we'll get an upgrade over here. We're getting to the point where I actually get enough passively to make this worthwhile. I swear to God, when I move the screen, it makes it look like chat is going. And I feel like I'm losing my mind sometimes. Alright. Now how much can we hold? Now we can hold 100. And you can see the vats actually will fill up. Alright, so our orb power isn't strong enough. This one is, though. So now, we're gonna throw a few upgrades into this just to make it more worthwhile. And I think that that's gonna work out really well for us. Yeah, cultist efficiency is a really good one to get. Alright, let's see. Power of life, crystal velocity. I think we want velocity to go up. Because we want to be able to get more. And, like, as much as I'm trying to speedrun to get to new sections, I also don't want to just make it so that I'm, like, not taking upgrades that could be helpful. Alright, so that's making it so now our bar is going up faster, and we're getting a little bit more bang for our buck here. Now we just need to hit 20, which should happen now, right? Meow. Alright, purchase. Let's see our new section. All right, this is our Hall of Accolades. Our Hall of Accolades is going to allow us to collect stuff for how many achievements we've gotten. So basically, now we have these points available, and we have 25 of them right now. We can go in here to this very strangely pixelated man. Oh, I didn't turn the volume off on my phone. Oops, sorry guys, pro streamer. And now we can get the boombox. I want to show some more of the music. We also can get the hands. I love the hand shop. And Am I a Duck? I love him. He's such a good boy. What is my purpose? Help! Alright, so our hand shop. We actually can unlock more things. I still have points available, so I can get my rainbow hand. Also, a good contender would be the duck hand. A little too self-aware for my liking. I'm gonna go rainbow. And in here, we can purchase some different things. Kaminari dungeon cover? Oh, so this is just gonna be your main dungeon theme, but done in different ways. Oh, that sounds fantastic. That sounds good. Let's try acoustic. Oh, it's a... I did not expect that to be done on flute. Oh, wow. I had a lot of those. Walkie time. Speed walkie time. So does this one also change? No. Okay, so it's only gonna change the main theme. Let's go lo-fi. I feel like the dev just had so much fun with this game. And you can tell, like, you can feel that it was fun. Oh yeah, we can get some banners. Very important. And we'll get the confetti cannons too. Why would you not want confetti cannons? They serve no purpose. They are purely aesthetic, but you actually end up with more stuff than you know what to do with. I don't love the lo-fi groove as much. We'll try retro. Oh! I don't like that one as much. Rock? Oh wait, there is a new... We're listening to all of these regardless. The rock one's okay, not my favorite. Let's go for slow jazz. I love getting funky with it. The slow jazz is actually quite nice. I'm a fan. My god, I need 2 million. Insane. Oh, I need duck coins for that. Duck coins are kind of the bane of my existence. The first time I played this, it took me so long to figure it out. Let's see. So we can't do that one yet. It looks like... Oh, we need 100 of these. The mushrooms! This is my favorite area. I love the mushroom grotto. I'm kind of digging this one. Okay, what happens if I click next? Oh, okay, it just moves through. I do like the Kaminari cover. That's kind of fun too. Do you guys have a favorite? I kind of really dig this one. I'm going to show you guys the mushroom grotto, and you guys can see what kind of person I truly am. Can I get more? Okay, no, I can get 100. We're good, we're good. The flute was also good. Oh yeah, that was the acoustic. I just didn't expect it to be a flute. I wonder if they have sheet music for this. That would be interesting. I play flute. I've been playing flute, not as much anymore, obviously, because I have no time. But I've been playing flute since I was 10. Oh yes, this is the map. We're not gonna get this one yet because I want to get this. I want to show you guys the mushroom grotto, but we'll unlock both. So I wonder if I could actually get the sheet music for this and learn it. Alright, so this is the mushroom grotto. No, I don't care what you have to say. I want to explain it to chat. If you come over to this man, who you can't skip, he is the mushroom man. And we love the mushroom man around here. One of my friends is also a mushroom guy. He grows mushrooms, and he's super knowledgeable on the subject. It's actually like very fascinating. He can tell you like the best growing conditions for different mushrooms, and they grow a lot of their own food, him and his wife. Very fascinating stuff. So I can go in here and I can place my spore, and my spore is going to grow. My mushroom, my mushy guy, he's growing. So you gotta wait for him to grow. And once he grows, now I have this little, I just think of it as a T. Basically, this is him, like, pollinating another space. And now we have to harvest him because we really don't have, like, a choice. Go in, and you're gonna sell. And once you get to 10, you can start to afford more things. But what's very important, you want to make sure you upgrade these. And your mushrooms can mutate. This is the yellow shroom. The yellow shroom is worth more money. I don't have enough to make them like all pollinate everywhere. And once you get the higher power mushrooms from your mushroom breeding, you don't want them to pollinate. So we're going to sell those. I do have some seeds if I ever wanted, but I don't need those. Now we need them. We need it to place spores elsewhere. For whatever reason, this is just how I want to be. Fully matured. Oh, it doesn't have another area it can go. So let's get that. When you mouse over a shroomy boy, you can see where it can actually pollinate. And once it has a little check mark, it's done. So it no longer is going to make any new ones. Now we're working on yellow shrooms. And again, we want to just start getting them in the areas that they can pollinate because you want as much bang for your buck as you can get. And while all of that has been happening, everything else has just been generating stuff passively on its own. So I just get to generate, or I get to dedicate all my time to mushroom farming. I love growing mushy boys. Oh, and we got another achievement apparently, while I was too busy looking at mushrooms. So these are still all trying to grow. Oh, I don't have enough. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one. We'll sell this. And we'll get rid of that one and sell it. And now we can get Bountiful Harvest. And that one actually had enough to be able to entirely grow. Alright, we'll upgrade these. You want to give them as much time as you can to actually, like, mutate. In theory, unlocking it in a pattern isn't super necessary, but it's satisfying. Alright, fertile soil. And we got our purple one, so we no longer need these to try to pollinate. Because now we have that one. Doo-doo-doo. So I'm just gonna wait for these to grow. I'm not gonna lie, I could spend my entire time here. You also can have Harvest All, and that's gonna get rid of them. But you're essentially trying to speedrun to get to the highest tier mushroom because it's gonna give you great things. Alright, Bountiful Harvest and Market Mastery. Alright, so that dude's gonna take a second to grow. We'll get our next achievement. And we're going to grab these so that we can unlock this area. Again, this was the bane of my existence because I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, how am I supposed to get more of these duck coins? You need 2.5k, and I unlocked this before I unlocked the mushroom area. And I was like, what am I doing with my life? You actually can put a ducky in here. and it's generating duck energy, which you need for when you repair the portal. However, not super important right now. We'll get one there. And we'll funnel stuff. Anyway, back to mushroom farming. I'm telling you guys. Alright, so this one, we need to get some more tiles unlocked. Oh, I don't have enough. I'll actually sell one of these. So now, again, for 30, you have finished all of your stuff. Alright, we'll get these. And I'm just going to try and unlock as many of the tiles as I can right now. Don't ask me why this is like the thing that I find so soothing. I cannot explain it to you. I really can't. I have no box spores to plant that work for that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Let me... I'll do lo-fi. Finish up with lo-fi. Cultist of Vigor. Kronk is fully rested. Good for you, Kronk. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. When I tell you guys, alright, back to my mushies. Alright, don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. This is just... I can't help it. I can't help that this is my kryptonite. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't get it. But this is like the thing that calls to me is the mushroom farming. Reblog if your Kronk is fully rested. It's true. Make sure you like this video if your Kronk is fully rested. Okay, see? We got our mutation. So now we want to get all of these before it mutates. Or not before it mutates. Before it spawns anything else. Because we want to give this one all of the room it can. Gotta catch them. Gotta catch them. Gotta catch them fast. I mean, I can use the harvest all feature as well. Yeah, so we just need this one to grow. And I need to do a better job of catching these before they start going. But I'm so caught up in... I'm so invested in how fast I can get these upgrades. Nailed it. Oh, that's so good. It mutates so fast. Alright, so that one's now done. Let's grab these really quickly. I have time to sell. A striped shroom. Yeah, that sells for hella bank. Alright, so we're gonna let these grow. They take a little bit longer, but very worthwhile. Do 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 bum bum ba dum ba da bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba da bum ba dum do 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 do. Max capacity. You gotta be careful because it will let you collect past max capacity, and then you just like don't get anything, which kind of sucks. But I understand at the same time, like, it's probably hard. Alright, let's get some more stuff here, and then I'm gonna go back to my mushy boys. And then we're gonna take a brief pause as we go into our last game. Alright, we got those. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. We'll go for Bountiful Harvest. Because Bountiful Harvest is good since you can get more bang for your buck. 35k. I don't even know what I'm taking upgrades in. My toxic trait is not knowing what upgrades I'm actually taking. Because I'm not paying attention, I'm just upgrading. It's like signing away your life in TOS. No one's reading it. You're just doing it. You're just here signing away your life. No one's reading the fine print. No one knows what's going on. And it doesn't matter. Because you've done it. Alright, so now I'm at the point where everything is over 100. Oh, wait, if I hit 100, I can actually afford that. Let's go over here and generate a little bit more, though. It's true, I'm always saying this about you. See? See? Everyone knows it. I don't know, guys. Chat tried to cannibalize me last night in Discord, and I was like, why are we eating me? What have I done to you guys? What have I done to warrant the idea of eating my flesh? Come on, I need one more. Hell yeah. Give me the ducks. So I think... No, that's not giving me the option to put the duckies in. Eventually, you're able to actually stick ducks in and power things via duck. Let's go check on my shrooms. Alright, shrooms are coming along nicely. Again, once you figure out the duck coin thing, duck coin meta is so strong. It just takes a second to actually figure it out because it's kind of low-key confusing. I really need to open up some more spaces here. Dum-ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It is now viable to make this into, like, a rectangle. Alright, we only take the check marks. And... wow. Okay, so this is one of the few ones that doesn't actually let you go over, which is really handy. So now I can go back to sell and get some more of them. It's very nice that it doesn't let you overfill your ducks. Overflow your duck coins. I'm telling you guys, I take this mushroom part very seriously, and for no reason. Like, there's no reason to take this as seriously as I do. But I do. I take it so seriously. In theory, yeah. Alright, my vat can hold now 5k. Very strong. Very strong. No, sorry, I didn't want to do that. I'm back on my mushrooms. I could play an entire game that's just mushroom farming. This, I could sit and do this. And y'all can judge me all you want. I don't care. I can be judged. Alright, we're generating more of this duck energy. I have 10 of them right now. It's not super duper important. I'm gonna speed back to my mushrooms. I'm just really locked in on the mushrooms. I'm telling ya, I get so locked in on these. The only downside, actually, you know what? Harvest all, and we'll start fresh, because they're to the point where they can't really, like, do anything. And we'll take a bunch of upgrades. I need 2.5k to unlock this area, so let's actually fix this. Alright, this is the Forbidden Duck portal. This is very important. This is very important. So, the portal actually gives you permanent upgrades that you get for this duck energy that I've been collecting. So this just boosts my rarity, negotiate better prices, rare compatibility, and devotion duck slot. So this would be a really good one. So I'm actually going to save up until I can get that one, which I only need one more duck energy. And it upgrades pretty fast. At least in the beginning. Give me some more of that. Oh my god. Just so much. And we'll get some more in here. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Dum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Double output chance is strong. Oh, I have 8, so let me go in here, and then I can show you guys those. We just think you're cool. I don't think you do think that. Okay, so now I have these duck slots. So now, when we go over to our room of devotion, I can put little duckies in here. So I'm gonna put all my astronauts in here. My astronauts are very good for this. And I think I have another one. Yeah. Where did you go? Oh my god, I've lost him forever. There he is. So now, that basically just gives me a buff to my devotion. These give me... devotion per click is just stronger now. You can optimize these. You can also get, like, really high-level ducks, and they do a lot of things, but I don't care about those. I care about my mushrooms. And we got 2! We got the lumpy shroom and the Neapolitan shroom. So I believe the Neapolitan shroom is... yeah, the Neapolitan shroom is actually the next one. So we're not even going to worry about our lumpy shroom. We don't even need it. We don't even need the lumpy boy. So strong. Alright, harvest. We just gotta wait for this one to keep growing. And all of these are trying to grow. They're trying so hard, guys. So we have to mine. You gotta mind them. You gotta mind your mushies. I'm gonna run up here, though, and do this. And then hurry back down. Harvest them. You must harvest them quickly. We have some time on there. Take one more upgrade, and... yep. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. It's okay, guys. I'm telling you, I could play a whole game that is just mushroom farming like this. I can't explain it. It's so satisfying to me. It's so incredibly satisfying. I can't believe we got a singular lumpy shroom and we're able to get it over. So our Neapolitan shroom, we're going to give it some time to build itself up. We're going to take a few more things over here. And I'm even going to start to put some stuff in here really quickly. Alright, nailed it. Good. This is the good stuff. Anyway, this is such a silly game. This is such an incredibly silly game. Oh, can I upgrade the vat? Oh, I can. How much can I hold now? 1K. Let's go. Now I can set it and forget it again. Yeah, we'll just ignore that while it keeps going up. And we'll get that. And we can actually unlock that for 300 duck coins, which we should get pretty freaking quickly with our Neapolitan. Yeah, 1.3K. Yeah, 300 is easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze me. This area, I swear I'm going to stop, guys. I can stop whenever I want. I can stop whenever I want. This is just how we're going to take the cultist, and so you have a cultist here, and I think you need one here. Kind of unclear on that. So, Yozi, we can turn Yozi into a devotionist. We need 25K, but we should get that any second now. I'll even help him along. So, now that we have our 25K, we can paint him, and we can make him purple. This is also really helpful because now I can tell where my cultists are supposed to be, and he's going to generate more devotion. And you can also do it for down here. I'm not going to super duper worry about it too much because we're wrapping up. I swear we're wrapping up. I can stop anytime I want, guys. It's fine. I don't have a problem. I gotta look at my mushrooms again. My mushrooms have not mutated, but that's okay. You know why? Because I can sell them for mad bank, and that's all that matters. I will probably beat this again today. I just get really wrapped up in it. Huh, I don't need any of these, actually. So these are just for straight upgrades. And stuff in the chambers. We'll do speedy walkies. We want them taking big steppies. Alright, alright, alright. I can stop anytime I want, guys. I can stop anytime I want. I got a pee, so that's gonna make me stop. Just in case anyone was wondering. It's very addicting. It's an addicting little game. Alright, we're gonna stop there, though. I believe, yes, it does save automatically. Biggest face. Hello, it's me. Alright, I'm gonna take a little headphone break. Here's what we're gonna do. We have one more game to play today. However, I need to run to the bathroom because I drank all of my coffee and I have to pee really badly. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, I'm gonna fill up my water bottle, and then we are going to do our last of our games. So, I will let you guys listen to the soothing sounds of our game and go on here. And I will be back in about 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. And if you're watching on vertical, you might still see me. I don't know. I just noticed the head duck. That's cute. I love my head duck. I'm back. Can't see me, but I'm here. Actually, I'm gonna keep the headphone break for a second. Hello, it's me. I've made it. Yes, I had to do the little head duck. It felt applicable. I've made it. I've returned. What do I want to do? Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? Where's this game that I downloaded? Crypt Crawler! Alright, so the final game is Crypt Crawler. Ta-da! This is not a sponsored video. However, the dev did send me a free copy of this game. And if I had enough spoons to do it, I wanted to review it today because Saturday's stream I have a super special plan for. When I don't eat, I cough more, I've noticed. I did bring myself a snack. It's not really a good stream snack. It's seaweed because that's all I have in my house right now. We're in the trenches. We're in the snacking trenches. Alright, this is Crypt Crawler. This is a tower defense game. There is a free demo. I thought I installed the game this morning. No, I installed the other game that came out today. Interesting, I usually cough after eating. Yeah, I've noticed that my reflex is weird. If I don't eat and I get really hungry, I start coughing a lot. No, I don't play with controller. I had to specifically ask them. I was like, can I play this on keyboard and mouse? I'll give like a little bit of... Okay. Oh good, it stays when I tab out. That's so nice for me. Should I still be center memento? Do you guys want center memento? Crypt Crawler. I need chip-sized bags of seaweed. I do too. This one's chili lime, so it's gonna like overheat me a little bit. That's why you guys can't see the duck. I'm gonna put my thingy up a little. There we go. Oh. I'll make it a little lower. There we go. Okay, so this is Crypt Crawler. This is a tower defense game, and I love tower defense. Ling! Hi, Ling! How are you? Good morning! I love tower defense. I have a funny story that can go on the internet. I had an ex, and I never saw my ex pissed off. Except one time. One time, I pissed my ex off. Because he wanted to fool around. And I wanted to play tower defense games. And he was so... I mean, he respected it. I'm not slandering anyone. But he was so peeved because I was like, no, babe, just one more level. I can't stop now. I'm about to beat this really hard level. He's like, bro, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? And I'm like, I'm playing tower defense games. So anyway... Tower defense games are the only games I've ever played that have, blocked an ex of mine. And that lives in my head rent-free that this happened to me. I get very wrapped up in them. Alright, so, basically, I played this. One of the really cool things about this game is this is actually a co-op game. I'm obviously not showcasing the co-op side of things. You have different things that you can... I think these are just... to make you look visually different. So I'm gonna choose eggs. I want eggs. And you do get to kind of move at your own pace.
Enter and close the portal before the undead overtake the realm.
I didn't know there was voice acting.
This is too easy.
Oh, I love this. That's me. That's how I feel. Oh, I didn't change what game I'm playing. I'll do that after this. No! Oh, he's dead. Oh my god. Rated M for violence. Holy heck. Wait, why does he have arrows in him? build tower. Okay, so I gotta figure out how this works. I see. So you're gonna use, it seems as though you don't really fully need your mouse. So you're gonna press down. Yeah. And then, let's see, how do I break things? Okay, spacebar to break things. I like to do this thing called not reading the directions. But we need to update what game we're playing so you guys know. We're playing some Crypt Crawler. Again, I'm so glad that the dev reached out to me. Because I had forgotten the name. I think it's really funny. This dev worked on another game I really liked called Dark Web Streamer. And it's a really fun game. I got to play the demo at MagFest. Absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It's having some issues right now with, like, funding and everything. So he's working on this project. And when he talked to me, he's like, I know this isn't as cool as Dark Web Streamer, but I hope you'll give it a try. And I was like, dude, I love tower defense. You have no idea. Tower defense is my jam. So, mobile, I'm so sorry. You guys can't see anything I'm doing except me in the middle. Basically, this area we had unlimited. You're going to be able to build different towers. Right now, all we have is the basic spinning tower. And like I said, we have unlimited. And you have to look for ways that you can actually build it. Space is going to go back. We don't have any defense. So these are our attack ones. These are our defense. I'm not sure what this is. Capture, maybe? And that one says arrows. So I'm not sure what that's going to be. So this is the sort of game that you don't actually need your mouse for, which I really like. I once got caught up in a tower defense game and was late to class. They're so addicting. Again, I understand that this is like this is a departure from the other game he worked on, and I understand that. However, that does not in any way, shape, or form mean it's unfun. Oh, snap. Okay, we still have unlimited. Again, this is just to help us. Aw, rest in pieces. So we're gonna do that and open that gate, and that should let these zombies out. All right, and I'm gonna eat one of these because this is gonna be easy peasy. You guys like the really attractive way I eat them? Now that I do need to figure out. I don't know how I break that. I was playing this on controller last time. Nope, that's sprint. I can look this up, but I just wanted to see how intuitive things are. Alright, so let's actually go into our settings and go into our controls. Build, next build menu. Deconstruct is Z, apparently. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. It does seem you can change your keybinds. I'm not really worried about it. Now, the interesting thing when you play this with someone is you're actually tethered together. So you share one screen playing it. I have heard that you can do this via, what did he call it? I gotta look at my email really quickly. Dev is super nice. Oh, I got accepted to Creepshow. Hell yeah. Bum, bum, bum. What did he say? Oh yes, couch co-op, but if you want to stream with friends online, you can use remote play for this. So this does work with remote play. Guys, Sentimento is like killing it right now. And again, well, it is optimized for... Obviously, it's optimized for controller. If you're not a controller player, it's still fine. Now, the zombies will attack your towers, and you also can attack the zombies yourself. There's nothing in here. But if you stray too far from your partner, you can't actually continue moving forward. So if I were to place one, we'll place it like there. I'll unoptimize it for the moment. You actually can help. I think having a dodge roll would be really nice. I thought I picked the yellow one. Whatever. Oh! Oh, it's poison! Good to know. Good to know. I don't know what I expected seeing the purple. failed on the tutorial level because I can't respect poison. Guys, do you eat your seaweed one bite at a time? Do you fold it up, or do you just, like, massacre it into your mouth? Now, the one thing that you do have to get used to with this game is the way placement is gonna work. It's gonna be a little on the, like... The placement is a little on the wonky side. You aren't actually controlling where you place them. You're more so controlling a general area to place them in. And you do get some of the value back when you destroy them like this. I'm assuming that that's gonna start spreading. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the stuff wasn't there before. So now, I'm not actually required... Yeah, it's spreading as it opens. I'm not actually required to kill every zombie. You're just required to open all the gates so that you can progress the elevator down. Alright, so now... people watching this on normal mode... Okay, we figured out the sprint. People watching this the normal way can see that I actually have materials now. Everything you destroy is going to give you materials. And using these materials is going to be very important because you don't just have unlimited materials. So for a singular zombie like this, it actually wouldn't even be that bad to try to fight him. It's a little... Oh my god. The controls can be a little hard because, at least on keyboard and mouse, you are attacking, both things are happening with your left hand. I have to defend the tower. Oh, snap! We'll just put that there and hope for the best. Set it and forget it. Oh, yeah. Alright, now we need to... Yeah, so that doesn't give me everything back. So if you're gonna destroy... Destroying towers should be a last-ditch resort if you desperately need materials. Destroying towers isn't gonna be your end-all be-all. I like the goofy little run. That's so cute. And I do like the inclusion that you can actually, like... get rid of the chest that things come in for a few extra materials. Again, fighting just one guy, you're probably better off if you can properly kite, which obviously I'm not doing the best at. The kiting is not necessarily easy on keyboard and mouse, with the downside being that using the W and the S key actually does make it harder. Alright, I got stuff to do. They'll be fine over there. They'll be fine. And while it starts off pretty easy, this level gives you more than enough to work with. The game does get deceptive. Like, it's deceptively more difficult as you go. Obviously, we were playing this in a pretty open setting, so, like, I'm not going to sit here and say we had the most time to dedicate to it. Just enough time to kind of figure out, yes, this is fun. If you hear that noise, it means you can't break it. And I'm actually gonna preemptively put a tower down, and I'm actually gonna let this guy just come over to me. He does lock onto me first, so I'm able to kind of kite him that way. Ready? Ready? There's not Chucksy. I'm sorry, guys. It's almost 1 p.m. I'm hungry. Alright, so that's gonna open this up, and I'm not gonna worry about that because I got stuff to do over here. I'm gonna have faith that they're gonna go in here. Like stuffing a wad of cash in your pocket. It's true. Just to make sure that they appropriately go in the right direction. Bro, stop it. I'm not positive how much of this I keep per level. So, I'm actually gonna break these. Oh, I can break those too. Oh, that's good to know. I will presumably need all of that. And you can just hold down shift and move. I hope at some point you get like a better hammer. I hope that that's an upgrade that you can get over time. We only got to play a few levels at the convention, and obviously like we didn't want to take up a ton of time. When I play games like these, I really like to start them at the convention and get a feel. And then after the convention, when I can, especially if there's a demo, love me a demo. I love to go and try them out on my own time, whether that be like the full game or the demo. I don't like differentiate or judge. I don't think I'm owed like game keys or anything, but I do try to tell like game devs that I don't charge for any of this. When I meet game devs, I don't charge anything, and you know, I wanna showcase their stuff. Alright, so now technically I don't have to do anything here, but for the love of the game. Now they can break these. They can break these, and they do lock onto you, which you can use to your advantage, and I think is really nice. Oh, shoot! I forgot that it would release poison. My bad. I almost died. Guys, I almost died. The poison definitely wasn't there when we played it over the weekend. Alright. Deconstruct. Oh yeah, you also can revive your teammates, so all hope is not lost. This was probably the first area where, I'm not gonna say we struggled, but okay. Oh, crap. They're over here already. I don't have enough. I know my elevator is under attack. I'm sorry. I didn't realize they were released immediately. Oh my god, they released immediately. Okay, let's restart. Like I said, it gets a little deceptively difficult. It didn't let me build anything. Now it is. I wonder if it glitched. Alright. So we're gonna get those started, and then I don't have full faith that these guys are gonna behave. However, they are at least appropriately triggered onto me. There we go. Okay. Now we have wooden walls. These are gonna block our enemy movement. So what's really nice about these is if you need to buy yourself some more time, and because there's so much wood on each stage, you're able to kind of block things in and put the zombies so that they have to go through your walls and are getting attacked the entire time. I don't know what each one of these is gonna open. So what we're gonna do... Yeah, interesting. It's not always triggering. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put that there. Oh, interesting. Is it not gonna let me? Okay. Oh, and that's gonna be over here. Oh, it was both. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay, so that's gonna be over there. We're gonna rely on that, and then you guys. Okay. They should be okay. While they break through those. There we go. Whoo, that one was a little dicey, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little dicey. You don't know what each thing is gonna open, and I think that can be what makes some of it so challenging, is unless you've actually like worked through the level and you know the level, you don't know what each lever is gonna open, and you kind of have to prepare for the worst. So in that case, I had to very quickly place some stuff, and it wasn't letting me place towers until I did the lever. Now I have a new tower, the arrow tower. Okay, so we'll have to try that out. So I've never seen the arrow tower before. I shouldn't be allowed to eat. Not on stream. I'm actually gonna put this, like, here, I think. Oh, yeah, that'll be good for there. And then... Oh, I could rotate it if I wanted. No, I like that for there. Can I wonder if the game forces... Oh, okay. Interesting. The game... So every time you discover a new tower, the game forces you to place that tower. Gonna head out. Take care. Bye, Twitchy. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, every time I place one of those towers, I am basically required... Or every time I get a new tower, I'm required to place it. Which is fine. I don't necessarily mind that because you're only going to be dealing with that in, like, the very beginning. Oh, yeah, that's a heal. I forgot about that. So when you see those cauldrons, they're actually a heal. Which is nice. It's very nice. I'm not going to open anything yet because I'd like to prepare a little bit better. Yeah, so let's place another arrow. And the final one, you're really not required to fight the zombies. I have a lot of extra materials, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and place one of these traps. Just because, like... Oh, well, sir, you gotta get out of there first. Just because I have a lot of extra wood, and you don't get to keep it as you go down. I have a feeling that those blue souls are probably permanent upgrades. Is anyone bothered by the way I animalistically eat seaweed? That was my last piece. You guys are safe now. Now, one thing I will note about this game. The first time I played the game, I played it with someone, and I do think it is definitely optimized for a multiplayer experience. Playing it as a single-player game is not bad, and I do not mind running around scrapping for, like, I don't mind doing what I'm doing right now, where I'm, like, getting different materials. I think that's fun. However, that being said, I fully understand if someone were to find it a bit on the tedious side. I really like these new ones. I fully understand. It is a lot of gathering that you're going to be doing in the beginning. I don't mind it. If you have issues with it, play it with one other person at least. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, that was all of them? Holy crap. Okay, that's... Is that piercing damage? No, it's not piercing damage. Ew. Okay, I gotta see what else is happening here. Ah! Okay. That's okay. That's okay. And that one appeared to... Oh, wow. Okay, that took care of everything pretty well. There are a decent amount of heals, but yeah, I would recommend if you don't enjoy grinding for materials, which, again, I have so many materials right now, I really don't need to keep grinding for them. Like, it is not important. Oh, it's telling me that it's not going to hit anything else, so it was giving me an alert to basically move it. Okay, okay, I'm about it. Oh, another chest. Okay, so the most you can get is 999 of materials. And you're gonna be hard-pressed to actually, like... You're gonna be hard-pressed to use up all of those materials. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Where's my last... Okay, I did that one. Where was my other one? I think it was over here. But yeah, I recommend... No, that's just my healing. I recommend playing this with one other person because while I find it enjoyable to run around and scrap materials, I can completely understand if someone else wouldn't find this as enjoyable. Not that I think it's bad. I think it's good. It's just definitely balanced to at least have one other person. Oh, interesting. That did not actually give me... So it doesn't do piercing damage, but it does do some pretty good damage. Alright, so you see, it actually destroyed my thing. Let me just check. Alright, everything's looking good there. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a pretty solid run. That dude's still fighting, but, like, he's fine. I'm not worried about him. And I really like this, but I also think I'm gonna place one of these so that while we're waiting, it's gonna maximize. You don't have to do a minimum run in this. If you get the materials, there is no reason not to use the materials, and I do appreciate that. It doesn't appear to be any sort of punishment. Oh, snap! Alright, get to the elevator. Yeah! And they don't let you just stay here. Fascinating. So now I think things are gonna spawn. Yeah, they just spawn. So if you don't get there in a decent amount of time, things just spawn on you. But yeah, each level is gonna take longer when you only have one person doing it. Again, I don't think this is bad, and now we get to something difficult. Now we get to something hard. You, once again, I think this is where... Ooh, new blueprint. Slow enemies passing through. Ooh. Oh, I don't have enough souls, though. I don't know how you get souls. So I'll have to find that out. Oh, snap. Oh. Oh, is it this? I bet it's this. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Okay. I saw that too late. So we're gonna lose this round, most likely. Yeah, I know my elevator is under attack. The elevator is very squishy. Okay. Okay. I see how we get souls now. What I'm noticing is that it's kind of low-key punishing in the beginning as you go to figure it out. But once you figure it out, it's way less punishing. Okay, let's get our new blueprint. Now we can slow the enemies. And we're actually gonna place... I think that... Yeah, we'll place one of these. It won't let me go down. It will not let me do anything down. So I actually can't use Old Faithful. I actually have to rely on these. Oh, this is so dicey feeling. Alright. Ow. Interesting, when he's too close. Obviously, I took some significant damage to that, but it was kind of worth it in the long run. Now we have time to gather the materials. So the game does put you in dire straits pretty immediately on this one, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, I like when it provides me with some challenge. Now I am, in fact, able to do my basic ones, which are probably the tower I like the most. Since I am low health, I'm actually gonna rely more on these. Oh, snap. There are more dudes coming. Okay. Which means there might be more dudes over here. So I'm gonna let my stuff go. Yeah, this one is running more in like a traditional wave sense. So I wonder, there might be some up there. Yeah, there are. I have a lot of faith in my towers that they're actually going to do what they're supposed to. I have so much faith in my towers. Alright, yeah. See, it was warranted faith. It was warranted faith. Alright, so that tower is currently not doing anything, but I think that's fine. We're gonna go double check over here, and yeah, everything worked as intended over here, thank heavens. Definitely a little scary. I'm not ready to, like, place that. Oh, and you do have a mini-map in the corner. You do actually have a mini-map in the corner that I have not been taking advantage of that is going to show you some of the stuff on the map. It's a little hard to see exactly what it is, but it's fine. Okay, so going in there is going to get me a heal, which would be really nice, but this is kind of dicey. Okay, that released that. I don't... Oh, wow. Oh, wow! Okay, we'll put that there. I don't even know where all those released. I actually have no idea where some of those released. Which is spooky. Okay, well, that's... We'll do here, and we'll do here, and that should take care of some things. And I think I'll do a second one there, because they're gonna break through. Oh, wow. There we go. There we go. There we go. Where's my... Oh, hi, guys. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a hard level. It's just a lot of not knowing where things are. Oh, I have to manually reload these. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that was taken care of. Ow! I think one more hit and I might be dead. But it's okay, because there's a heal down here. Oh, man. I like the challenge that it's providing, and I think it's interesting that the game doesn't look like it would be super challenging. A lot of it is just not knowing the layout right away. Not knowing the layout right away does make things harder. Oh, so I could actually manually... It's dicey, but if I have enough faith in myself, you can take care of some of the zombies. Alright, let's reload. Okay. So that's probably going to come over here. That one's kind of breaking. And... I don't think... These ones might not have anything that they can do now. But just in case, I'd like to keep them fully loaded. Also, guys, I think this is going to be my last level before I go eat some lunch. But I appreciate you lucky ducks for coming to stream. Oh, we do have another heal up here, so that's important. We need to keep track of that. Heals are going to be... The heals are also only good for one player. So, while it seems a little extraneous for me to have so many heals, and means I can play in a way that's a little more fast and loose, when you're playing with multiple people, it is going... You actually do have to figure out when the heals are going to be the most useful. And, like... So I was playing with my friend, and it was kind of, alright, which one of us is low health? We have a heal now. Granted, the first time I didn't realize it was a heal, so I just went to break it. And I was like, oh, that's a heal. Okay, so that's 30 and 10, whereas this is just 30. There we go. I like the combination that keeps them coming close and can help make it like a multi-hit thing. Again, I have so much stuff, I really don't have to worry about it. I think I will go for some more slow gunk and try that. I'm not touching that thing yet because I don't know where it's gonna open and I'm a little scared. Ooh, is this a shortcut? Because that would be really nice. No, that's not a shortcut. Interesting. That's just a thing that's gonna open with time. I'm about it. Yeah, learning the layout. I wonder... No, there's not like a main map feature, which is fine. Alright, screw it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see where it opens. Oh, that does give me this shortcut now. Okay. Oh! That's now just spawning them forever, I think. Okay. Oh, so that's kind of some bad news bears for me. Okay, I would like to take a gamble. I'm gonna take a gamble on these. It's a worthwhile gamble. Even if I, like, tank a couple... Yeah, I tanked a couple hits with this. Ooh, yeah, I need... Yeah, that's just summoning them forever. Oh, that was a really bad thing to open up. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, it's not summoning them forever. I was wrong. I was wrong, thank heavens. It just summons a small horde. Okay, I think we're still good, though, and I don't think they're gonna get all the way down. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to collecting materials. Which I really don't need to be doing, because I have almost everything maxed out. I'm just a little loot goblin. For anyone who didn't know, I am such a loot goblin. Okay. Dang. We'll put one of those there. I don't really use the blockades very often. Blockades just aren't really my thing. I don't want to block anything. I want to, how do I get in there? Let's see. I guess I have to go around. But, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that for the time being. Oh, I think I do have over 900. It just, yeah, they don't take them away or anything. Let's look down here. Okay. So both of these are open, and then is this just gonna give me like a little circle around? No, but that will open up this. Oh, I need to go in there. Okay, I see. I see. It's fine. It's fine. Guys, I could just lock in and play this. It's definitely best played. It's definitely best played with someone else. Okay. So now we have everything, but I think it's gonna just tell me to get to the exit? No. No, we have one more thing we need to do. We have one more switch. So what I can do is I can gamble. Yeah, I can gamble if I want now. And I'm just gonna hope that nothing gets me. And I can go take the final thing. Okay. Because I have so many materials, I can actually go in and do this. And now, call to the elevator. So now we have to make a mad dash to the elevator. Oh, snap. I should have opened that. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, I definitely almost died there. Go straight down. Go straight down. Get on the elevator. No, not in my final hour. Let's go. That was a very dicey move, and I would not recommend doing it like that. That could have gone incredibly poorly if I didn't get back there in time, and if I didn't break that door in time. However, it was fun to go for something dicey. Alright. Feasting Hall. Incredible. I think the music is good. I'll actually do some live ratings for it. So, again, I'd like to play a little bit more before I actually give a full rating. So, I'll probably do a few more levels on my own, but these are some of my preliminary thoughts. So, we have the music. And so far from the music, I'm very happy with the music. I'm not gonna write any of these down because I'm gonna actually like go in. We'll go biggest face. I'm gonna actually go in and play like at least a couple more levels to see a little bit more of what's in there. I think the music was really good. I think the music fit really well. So I'd rate the music relatively high. I'd say like a 3.5 or a 4. I'd like to hear a little bit more music. I have hiccups. I'm good now. As for the mechanics, so I will say the mechanics are optimized for controller. The game also tells you this game is for controller. I do not dock points if you're not optimized for keyboard and mouse when a game is going to actively tell me it does controller. It feels pretty good on keyboard and mouse. You don't need the mouse at all. Basically, you're using WASD, space, and Z. And then to place your towers, you have your directional keys. And it runs well that way. It makes sense that way. And I like it. So I'd probably give that a 4 or a 4.5. I'd be interested to see what happens if I get multiple towers that go into a specific slot and see how that feels. So I'll say 4. And then I'd like to just see more as time goes on. And then I would say next what I would rate this on would be the towers themselves. So there's 4 categories of towers. You had the multi-attack tower, you had the single target tower, you had the blockade, and you had the slowdown. And they all made sense. They all looked good. I like the reload mechanic when it comes to using the arrow towers. I would be curious to see if at any point you're able to do overall upgrades like making your hammer stronger. Bye, B-grade! Thank you, I will have a very yummy lunch. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what happens when you get more towers of each type, but I think that the 4 types were really solid. So I would give this, I'm going to say a 4 for right now, pending going up or down depending on how the tower progression happens, which I'll be interested to see. Again, I'm not actually writing, I'm writing down my categories, I'm not actually giving them ratings like I have over here. Next up, we're going to have the enemies. Okay, the enemies is probably the only place that I'm seeing it lack a little bit. However, I also, again, a lot of this is barring the fact that I need to do a few more levels to see where progression is going to lead. We have 2 enemy types. We have the walking zombies and the crawling zombies. They all kind of do the same thing right now. I would be very interested to see how the zombies progress as you go. So I'm going to hold off on that, but if we don't see a lot of variation, this would be closer to like a 3, where I don't mind the zombies, maybe even a 2.5. If there is variation, I would absolutely bump that up. So tentatively, a 3. However, I have high hopes, and I'm gonna think that they have more than just like 2 zombie types. Like, that would be a little absurd. And then for the overall tower defense rating. Alright, so as a single player experience, I would rate this slightly lower. As a multiplayer experience, I didn't exactly expect to see a big difference in the single versus multiplayer. However, there definitely is a difference. You're going to do a lot more grinding, and it is a bit more challenging from a single player perspective because you have to gather all the materials and make all of the towers yourself. And in the levels where zombies have already spawned, that's difficult. That being said, I like challenge in my tower defense games. I don't want it to be super duper easy. So I would say for an overall tower defense game so far, I'm going to give it a 3.5. I think this could go up depending on how the other categories play out. Again, this is when doing an overall game review, but I've been streaming for 3 hours and I'm hungry, guys. When doing an overall game review, I really like to play until I feel I've unlocked most of the beginning game content. I don't like to do my reviews with only like 30 minutes of game. Well, for some games, 30 minutes is enough to know. Like, some games I know immediately how I'm going to feel about something. Looking at an example, I just played a bunch of games yesterday. Looking at an example of something I played yesterday, I played 17 minutes of the mailroom, and it kind of told me everything I needed to know. Or, oh, I played the sorting bureau for 22 minutes, and knew exactly how to rate that game based upon doing the first like 5 levels. Whereas Neat, I played Neat for 7 minutes, and that was all it took for, like, again, I knew what I was getting into. I actually will probably revisit Neat. 7 minutes is a little low even for me. Sometimes 20 minutes is enough for a game like this, and especially given the fact that the levels take longer because I'm playing by myself. I do more. I would definitely prefer to do a little bit more. I'd say like 30 minutes isn't enough. I'd say like maybe an hour is going to get me a little bit further. And once again, I do want to give a little promo to this game. I played this at Supernova, which I wandered into. The dev is super amazing and so sweet. Has worked on some really cool stuff. And if you like tower defense games and you've always wanted to try one that's co-op, which I don't see a lot of, this is a really good choice. The game is currently, it is $8, which I feels very reasonable. It is 16 levels to close the gate to the underworld in this top-down tower defense dungeon crawler. Gather resources, discover blueprints, and build defensive towers to slice, dice, zap, and explore undead hordes. Play solo or in 2 to 4 player local co-op. And he did tell me remote play is going to work for this as well. I think $8 feels pretty fair for it. If you're feeling iffy on it, you can always put it on your wish list. That does a lot for devs when you put games on wish lists, and you can always wait for a sale. But I think $8 is pretty reasonable. The levels take a decent amount of time. I'm on level, just says Festering Hall. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on level 6. So I'd like to get like a few more. So I am a little under halfway done and have played, let me actually quit out of the game so it shows me how long I've been playing. Thank you. Things. I played for about 44 minutes, and I would say I need a little bit more time to fully know how I feel about it. Why did it just give me all my, you know what, don't, Steam, calm down, Steam. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good deal. I think it's really fun. I think you could play this in afternoon with some friends, or I think that you could go at it solo, which I'm really enjoying because I like the resource gathering. And yeah, this is really cool. It's fun to go back into tower defense. I never get to play tower defense. I want to go back. My roots. Except then you guys will never hear from me again. I'll just be playing tower defense games. There was like a fairy one I was obsessed with when I was in college. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all so very much. And if you want to see more of me, I know I skipped my YouTube upload this week. I probably won't have enough time to edit Blood Orange for today. However, I will have a new video going up on Tuesday. I am going to get back on the grind. I think I got a little demotivated. YouTube is raising their partner requirements, and while I create because I love to create, I also was hoping to at some point get some YouTube monetization. It's really helpful. Any little bit of income can really help. A lot of people are like, oh, you only are going to get, if you're hitting the bare minimum, it's only like $50 or $100. Do you know how many games that buys me? Do you know how good that would be for my reviews? Yeah, so I really would like to hit that, and I'm refreshed, I'm rejuvenated, and we have another YouTube stream coming on Saturday morning. I'm gonna start my Rusty Lake playthrough. Rusty Lake is a series near and dear to my heart. I played a little bit of it over on Twitch, and I do have a video on my YouTube channel of me playing the demo for Servant of the Lake. I just got my copy of Servant of the Lake. Thank you so much, Rusty Lake, for sending me a copy. Thank you for noticing me. Rusty Lake is one of my all-time favorite game series, and to get an email from someone on the team being like, we want you to be at, like, here's a copy of the game, we want you to be like a content creator, even though I'm not going to be high enough level to get like PR from them, which, by the way, if you guys ever see me get PR from, I'll scream. Rusty Lake is one of my all-time favorite game series. It is a horror adjacent, they're not super scary or anything, escape room puzzle game, or at least the earlier games are framed more like escape rooms, and the later games are more focused around like the puzzles, and I would like to play all of them for you. It's a series near and dear to my heart. I've worked on a comprehensive timeline. I've worked on figuring out who different characters are, and Servant of the Lake ties in with some of their earlier games. They've been doing some backstory. Basically, it follows a couple different timelines. You have the Dale and Laura timeline, which is more present day, and then you have the Vanderboom family, which is in the past and leading up to the things that are happening to Dale and Laura. That's still a huge accomplishment. It's true. It's true. Rusty Lake has noticed me and I love them so much. I love the game series. For anyone who would like to check out any of their stuff early, this is their newest game. Again, I did receive a free copy. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I would be recommending these games no matter what. These are games that are near and dear to my heart, and the really cool thing is they have a website. They have a website, and you can play their Cube Escape games. Let me make sure it's still like this. You can play many of their games. The Cube Escape games are actually completely free on their website. If you want at any point to check these games out, but you don't like just buying games willy-nilly, the Cube Escape games are completely free on their website. They're really cool. They're really fun. If I had to recommend ones to start with, the first one that I would start with is Seasons. Seasons is going to give you the intro into the modern day side of the story, which is Laura and Dale's story. Seasons, and then you can follow it up with Case 23, which is a pretty challenging one. Both, I would say Seasons, then Case 23. That's going to give you the really good stuff for the modern day. God, it's been a long time since I played my Cube Escape collection. I gotta look at the names of the other ones. Bro, y'all try and please play more Rusty Lake. Please show me the names. Please. Let's see. I think that's in Cube. Yeah, that is. The other Cube Escape. I mean, I love Birthday. Honestly, a lot of the Cube Escape is mostly dealing with Dale and Laura's story, and then the Rusty Lake side of it is mostly dealing with the Vanderbooms. So it's a really cool game. Highly recommend. But of all the games I played today, I would say I recommend Crypt Crawler the most, especially if you like tower defense games. It's a really cool tower defense game, and I love the idea of getting to do couch co-op. I think that's really freaking cool, and you can use remote play with it, which is awesome. The second one I would recommend is All Hail the Orb. This is an incremental. Sorry, I really need to go eat something. All Hail the Orb is an incremental game. I think it's funny. It's very on the nose, and it has an absolutely baller soundtrack to it. I love that you can unlock different versions of the song. And then the one I recommend the least would be Sort Them Ducks. However, if you are looking for one of those sorting games and you want one that doesn't use AI, it does not use AI. Just lower your FPS to 60 and don't run anything else. Otherwise, you can get motion sick. I got incredibly motion sick to the point where I thought I was going to have to stop streaming and lay down. However, I'm running a lot of stuff, including vertical, which is probably ruining my computer right now. Also, every one of those ducks has to be rendered in. Play it on medium quality or low quality if you don't have like a high-powered PC. I have a high-powered PC and running OBS with vertical and horizontal streaming. I probably should have had it on low quality to stop compromising the ducks. But all three games are really cool. Check out, I'll put the links to all three of them in the description. I think I only have links to 2 of them right now. But all 3 names should be in the description of the video. And I appreciate you guys so very much. And I'll see you in the next one. Ready? Steady? Bye!